the Hall of Fame. Big boxeo.
Y'all must have forgot.
Y'all must have forgot.
In the booties.
Atención. Came in at 1.
This is a mega.
It's a weekly wrap-up.
It's paydays.
Judge on the panel.
Very competitive.
Chann.
T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Fight.
Yo, hey girl, it's Lady Chann, and welcome to the weekly wrap-up shiggity shiggity show. We in the booties. Ding 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 ding. What up, girl? Kaboom! Guys, we are here. It's the weekly wrap-up shiggity 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 word shiggity show. Hey guys, I hope you've had a glorious day, and hope you are in good spirits and good health, good wealth. And if you're doing wrong, make sure it's in stealth, or what's done in the dark always comes to light. Yeah, this is sponsored by Little Mermaid again. So you know me, I'm on my Little Mermaid, my little Chann maid look. So let me just do the banner. She is I and I am her. Oh, banner. Oh man, what a week of boxing we haven't had. No, we've had we're going to cover the 140 division. We are going to talk about, we're going to compile our top 10 of the 140-pound division, super stacked, crowded division, because, some of the great lads, left 135 and ascended, hallelujah, to 140. So, so we've got quite a decent division. This won't be a long show, capping at maybe the 2-hour mark, 145, 2 hour, because there isn't that much. And then we are going to talk about, obviously, we're going to talk about the fight that happened with, the stealth banger. Jesus. So we're going to talk about Hitchins versus Gustavo Lemos. And then we'll talk about the 140 division, where they all fare. And we'll round it up with the, we've been seeing the craziness with the Baumgardner and, Clarissa Shields. That's crazy. But hey ho, let's go. let me do the spanner before I get a little frog in my throat before I get the troops on. And so This show is called Un Momento Por Favor. It's not called that, but let's have a look. What can I take off? Okay, let's take off this live watch. And I'll do the members only roll call as well. Obviously, I forgot about that. Let me not forget. So 140 division. And then we are gonna talk about Shields. No, so what we'll do, we will talk about 140 division. Let's put Hitchins, even though it's not Hitchins versus Lemos. Let's talk about sex, baby. Shields versus Baum. God, nah. Fake side. And we may get a little bit of Crawford in, shall we? For good measure, you know, we always need an apple a day keeps a doctor away. So a Crawford a day keeps a doctor away, unless your name's Errol Spence. Okie doke. So the weekly wrap-up show. These are some long captions, man. Sorry about this. Weekly wrap-up show. It's been all right. As soon as I get on, a little frog jumps down my throat and be like, ribbit. Kaboom! Alright, so let's do the members only roll call. Members only roll call. Okie dokes. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. We at 5121. So, you know, we're moving on up to the east side, like the Jeffersons out here. So let's go with the Shannaholics. E Black. Team Fatty. What up, Fatty? Love you, Fatty. TMBN. Andre Noble. Eric J. Sean Antonio. What up, Sean? Reese Walters. Nino Nation. What up, Nino? Ahmed. Boom Vex. Everyone hates asses. Matt T. MT. Actualectos. No tú sabes. Daniel Agnew. What up, Dan? Deculation J. Carl Young. Gennaro Sparta. What up, Gennaro? Spartans are woo. Mr. Pads. Cooking with Sir Senior. Carl Anderson. Expect the unexpected. Dan 1983. Ricky Ricardo. Mi hermano. Modern King Boxing. What up, Mark Niggity Nash TV? Zara K. What up, girl? Leon Figures. Don't touch your bum. Jump right side. Stephen T. The queen that never fails, my sister. Lucia Bales. Nestor Bedford. What up, man? What up, gangster? Retro boxing and documentaries. Conchonery. Harlem's finest, my sister. R to the left. D-Star Boxing, mi hermano también. En el edificio, ya tú sabes. Chalo. AJ all day. Aplaudan el primer And last but not least, Wales's finest, Dr. P. Introducing the fight, fair, AJLJ. Ding, 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 ding. What up, Joe?
What's good, Chann? Mic check. Can you hear me?
I'm coming over. We soon done. Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Yo, mic check. 1, 2.
Yep, your mic sounds
good,
nice.
AJ? What's good?
What up, Leon? Hey, Chann.
We are here. Okay, let's drop the link. Okay, yeah, I do have to drop the link anyway. You are allowed on the panel, people. It is open panel, so there's the link. Janelle, hit it. Okay. Oh, Faye, that's where you gifted. Oh, Fatty. I was wondering where these people came from. Shouts out. That's why I love him. Always here to help a good time. Thank you, Faye, for gifting the 20 Lady Chann memberships. If you'd like to become a member of the Channelwallics, you know what to do. Thank you, Daddy. And then also we are going to do, let's get my girl, and we get her on as well. Let's go. She joins us on the panel as well. It's my sister Harlem Finest Art to the left. We're dropping that $1.99 on your girl. Team Daddy, thanks for those donations. That is right. And I think someone's got really bad background noise. Let's cut the background. Let's mute, and that has to be all that. Always with the trash bloody sound, ain't ya, girl? Ain't ya, girl? Ain't ya? Yeah, I know. You never stopped your membership. You just renewed. I know I can be what I want to be. Okie doke. So I can see the troops rolled in. We've got Fight Fan Figures. We've got AJ All Day. And we've got Harlem's Finest art to the left. So I guess, we're going to start with the first part of the show. So we are always in the booties. In the building. In the booties. Kaboom. Yeah. So we're going to start first with Hitchins. Hitchins versus Lemos first. Then we'll go into 140. Then we, do all the rest of the rest. Yeah. So talk to me. Who watched? We didn't have that much boxing at the weekend, did we? But we had an interesting fight card. So who wants to kick it off?
I call the Hitchins fight.
Yeah,
it's a fun fight to watch. Lemos was coming forward, swinging bombs. There's a lot of controversy, especially over one of the judges' cards. A lot of people think Lemos won it, but I'm not sure. I think the right man won it. I think Hitchins edged it. I think a lot of Lemos's work was being caught, was being blocked, and they weren't necessarily scoring punches. But it looked fun. It looked like he was busier. It looked like he was doing a lot more. So I see why people are, making a bit of noise about it. But they're talking about the possibility of a rematch. So I wouldn't mind seeing that one again.
Okie dokes. Go ahead. Go ahead, AJ.
Cool. Well, to start off, I didn't actually make a prediction for this fight because I hadn't seen Lemos fight before. I was familiar with his record. He sent Lee Selby into retirement, I think 1 or 2 fights ago. So I knew that based off that. But I did see the fight. Thought it was very close. I thought that the 9th round was the only swing round in the fight where you could probably go give it to either guy. But if you gave it to Lemos, he won 7 rounds to 5. But if you give it to Hitchins, it was a draw. But I don't think that Hitchins won the fight, unfortunately. It was very nip and tuck, very close. So it was either a draw or you could edge it to Lemos, in my opinion. But based off of this fight, I don't think that Hitchins, or I'm going to call him Clinchins now after this. But I don't think that he beats Super Matias. That would go very badly for him because pressure. It's like these Argentinians, man. When I saw the guy was Argentinian, it's like I'm like, oh shit, here we go. Like not another one. You know what I'm saying? I mean, God. I mean, but yeah. Lemos made a good account of himself. Eddie Hearn said post fight that he was signing him. I would if I were him. I think he's going to get another chance, even though he felt he was hard done by. I don't think it was a robbery by any means. I don't think Hitchins won me. Well, the scorecard that Leon was talking about, 117 to 111. Oh, well, okay, no. Like that was way too wide. That was some straight up hometown cooking right there. And I always say it's one judge that gives the most just outrageous scorecard, and this is just another example. But yeah, it's just, and it's funny because during this fight, like Lemos was he seemed to be mostly in control, but whenever and Hitchens was doing good work with the jab. But I noticed that as he was pepping, he seemed to land it well every time he threw it. But like he wouldn't follow up with anything significant, like a straight right or any hooks, which I thought was very peculiar. But but anyway, just the overall pace and work rate of Lemos really just seemed to fluster Hitchens and really just honestly just seemed to be moving and just clinching all the time, which I can see why he probably Lemos edged it, but. He got the win. It is what it is. Good fight. But, yeah, that's just what I thought. I think either Lemos edged it or it was a draw for me. But I don't think Hitchens won. Yep.
Okay. Sorry.
Yep.
Finished?
Yep.
Sorry. Yeah. So in this fight, I predicted a Hitchens unanimous decision. I did go and do my due diligence and go and watch Lemos, what tape I could pull from Lemos. And that's I knew this was going to, I said it. I think maybe you guys heard me on Beats' live show before it, a few days before the fight, me stating to Beats it's going to be a tough one for Hitchens because this guy is a hard-hitting, relentless pressure fighter. And when I mean relentless, I knew this was going to be. I expected Hitchens to encounter some problems, but I expected him to pretty much try and figure them out and get. And I even though I predicted the UD, I didn't. Somebody's feeding back to me. It's feeding back the audio. It might be Leon's because Leon's the only one that's not muted. It's feeding back. I'm gonna have to mute you. Yeah. It's like chick feeding right back, glitching right back, and so I Smith and West. Yeah, I said it's going to be problems because everything that I saw of Lemos was that I saw him teamed up with geezers that were movers. Usually what pure boxers. He hasn't had any really big names. He's Argentinian. That's a problem. The pure boxers, they're the movers, but they don't have any power. So I saw how he dealt with them. Beats corrected me. It was 19 knockouts in his 28 fights or something. But I saw all of his knockouts, and they were all sickening. I knew he was a good body puncher. He'd stopped a few people with his body shots. Relentless. Because he's a shorter geezer, he likes to throw the overhand right, because that's what the shorter fighters tend to do with taller fighters, to try and get that reach and damage them. I had seen him use a jab, even though as a smaller fighter. I've seen him box a little more, incorporate some fundamentals in a couple of fights, which shocked me, because he was pressure fighting, but he also boxed and used a jab. His most known win, I would say, is was definitely Lee Selby. Demolished him. Lee Selby came out looking all right first round. Maybe by round 2 or 3, it was basically unraveling. Lemos realized that Selby couldn't bang, doesn't have any power, and basically dropped him, I think, a total of like 3 times before he stopped him, I want to say. Maybe dropped him twice, and then on the 3rd time, that was a stoppage, or maybe it was 3 times in it, but he was bounced off the canvas, and that was pretty much around 5, I think. I think that was over by round 5. Hang on, let me turn this.
Yeah, Chann, you're correct. It was a stat round 5 stoppage.
Yeah. Round 5. And then I was like, yeah, I just saw he's always able to break the distance, walk you down, punches and bunches, and very, very hard hitter. Like I said, he does give you a couple looks. He does switch stance. He will southpaw back to orthodox. Southpaw back to orthodox. Certain fights I saw him have success doing so. In this fight, I guess not so much, because he got caught with a few shots in the southpaw stance. But I knew Richardson's not a hard hitter. He's a mover. And unless you are going to be super duper elusive, this guy's going to track you down. He just makes you so tired that in the end, once he's hitting you with all these body shots, you've got no wind in your sails. So that's how he just closes distance and just literally fucks you all the way up. All the way up. And what was his other things that he likes to do? That's the debate. Oh yeah, listen. He likes to get people. If you decide to be tired and lounge on them ropes, more fool you, because that's exactly where he likes you, on the ropes, turnbuckle, where he just unloads. And as you can see, he will have like five shot combos. Left hook to the body, right hook to the body, left hook to the body, right hook to the body, then the left hook over the top, over around the side, or he'll just come through with the overhand right. Like, it's relentless. And I've never seen anybody throw that many body shots in a combo and the fighter doesn't realize and to cover up. It's like, it's crazy. So I gave Hitchins more credence than maybe I should have. Got the prediction right, but I didn't think that Hitchins won. We will do a rewatch from point score, but for me, it was a 7-5 to Lemos for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that dude, no, Hitchins knew he didn't win. He knew he didn't win. He knew. Yeah, he knew. You could see it on his face, like, oh, no, you didn't. We don't know. We don't know what you're saying. We know what we're saying. You didn't win, and you should have. Now you want to run it back, but you was at the time. You was like, yeah, I got that. He was talking hella smack. I'm up there with the Haneys and Tiafimo. Whoever wants this work, I'll give it to them. The Matthias, whatever, the weather, I'll be competitive, whatever. Okay. Listen, stay away from Matthias, but actually don't, because just get you out the way, because you're gonna have to eat some humble pie. Definitely, I know for a fact that he is gonna have to be eating some. Where are you eating some Mervyn Crow? Yeah, you gotta eat that crow burger, mi hermano, because listen, that wasn't a good showing. The good thing about Eddie, he throws his fighters in the deep end. But
yes, he does. Yes, he does.
we got to see if you're good enough. And Matthias, in my opinion, stops him at this stage in his career. He's about 16-0 now, 17. I think he's about 17-0. Hitchins, one of them, about 17-0. We're gonna go on to say where we place him, but all those dudes, you don't beat them, mate. You don't beat none of the top champs. You don't beat none of those top lads at 140. Just in my opinion, at this stage in his career, that's where I've got it. Eddie said he's going right into the dressing room to go and sign Lemos.
I don't need to save money. I want to put on good fights. So that was a good fight for the zone. So I'm disappointed.
Yeah, it was a good fight.
That's a good idea. Eddie could find some use for him, I think. After that, so.
I mean, but there's more than use for him. Like this guy could knock off some top geezers.
He could.
This guy could knock off. So we got to see what tier that would put him in. But like I said, there's different impact levels of pressure fighters, and Matthias is a pressure fighter, and so is Lemon. But I'd more put Matthias into Matthias could box. Like
Matthias is he's a B plus, I'd say, maybe something like that.
Just in comparison to this geezer, like this geezer's like guns blazing. He's a brawler. I have seen him implement, like I said, a bit of jab here and there in other fights, but this guy is literally guns blazing, very angry. Whereas Matthias, he'll boom boom in the pocket, head to head, and stuff like that. It's a different intensity of pressure fighter, and I'd say
it's more controlled with Matthias.
Yeah, Matthias is a champ. He hits hella hard, as we know, and this guy, we just got to see. I just haven't seen this level. I may have, but nothing's jumping out at me at this level of just sheer intensity, just relentless pressure, as you guys all saw. It was. I urge you just to go and see his other fights. He's Argentinian, and he's fought at home in his place. He's the big dog, but he's just been there situated. And I mean the level of competition, I wouldn't say is anything stellar. But I mean, the way he's kind of just knocked them all over or whatever. I'd like to see the distance fights that he's had, because what I saw was just all the knockouts, which was wild. But yeah, I'd urge you to go and have a quick look. Go and have a look. When I knew the height wouldn't be a problem. He's used to being the little geezer. I see him knock over a guy and stop him to the body and drop him and bounce him, headshots, body shots. The guy was easily Hitchins, if not tall as height, bounced him up. So
I think this Chann would what makes Matthias so dangerous. He's very dangerous up close, and he could generate a lot of power when he's up close. Because I've seen this. He's dropped guys, put him down, and with just short left hooks, body punches, all this kind of stuff. And plus he like you said, he could box too as well, and he has a very effective jab himself. So
and he will set shots off. Shots off with
walk you with the punches, all that. So
with this other guy, Lemos, he's just coming after you. Yeah. He's literally coming after you by the sheer will of God.
I mean, it's kind of funny. He kind of gave me Jeremiah Ponce vibes a little bit.
Yeah, that fight was. But look how Matthias dealt with.
No, I'm saying look what Matthias did to Ponce in 5 rounds and made him quit.
Yeah, Ponce is a good fighter.
Yeah, Ponce was decent. He was decent. I've seen him fight before, but still, look what Matthias did to him.
Annihilated him. In the end, stopped him in the 5th round. Was that?
And Ponce was like 30-0 with 20 KOs. All that. So.
A shot to the body. Was that a body shot?
Body shot to put him down. I think. Then his corner pulled him out after the 5th was over. That was it.
Yeah, that was a good fight, and it didn't. To me, it didn't make me see Ponce as you whack. I was like, he gave a great account of himself.
I know, because he came after Matthias in the first 1 or 2 rounds, but then as soon as Matthias started warming up and fighting back, then that's when it was over. That's when he was done.
Pocket in like head to head in that phone booth. business, and I was like, this is not going to fare well for you, Jeremiah. But yeah, he did a great account for himself for sure. R to the left. Did you see the fight, sis?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. You need to go
Sorry.
watch it. Yeah, you need to watch it. It was
Good fight though. So
It was definitely a good fight. Well, Eddie's signing him. So listen, did you guys see at the end when Hitchins tried to hold the geezer's hand up and be like, yeah, this guy's like a champion as well. Like the guy just like took his hand from him and like walked. I do not do this losing thing. Like, yeah, like don't give me an award to be like I'm supposed to be some happy loser. I won in my opinion. I won. Yeah, that's what. Don't be holding up my hands. That guy was not happy. He walked out of that ring like, forget you suckers. But like I said, positive out of a negative. He now gets to be signed to Matchroom.
because now with this, his Lemos' stock went up. Now people are gonna remember him after this. So yeah, so even though he didn't win, like he still could walk away from like you should have got the nod. People know who this guy is now. So even though it didn't go his way,
and I don't know with I would say like with a rematch. I don't know if it's gonna be
payday. You want payday? I know that.
You're gonna have to pay Hitchins a little bit more money to get back into the ring. That dude, because I still don't know even if you rematch him, if you beat him.
Ain't gonna be no rematch. I don't think. I don't think so.
Yeah, he said I'll run it back if y'all want me to run it back. He said I heard it's on social media.
I mean, why do that when he has his title shot now?
Yeah,
So.
Back. Yeah, that fight was.
Hated it.
I watched the thing that was called the before and after, and when he was something like I think maybe Fight Hype did it where they was when they was showing him at the presser and he was like, yeah, I'll take Haney, I'll take Teofimo Lopez. I'm from where's he from? Brownsville. Oh, that's where Mike Tyson from. I'll take that. And then then it went after, and he was like, yeah, I knew he was a tough fighter. Those guys, he definitely came to win. All humble pie. See the bravado. It was fun. It was funny. Whoever did that, I think it was Fight Hype. Like, yeah, dude, stop talking off your mouth about you're from Brownsville. We don't care. People from Brownsville still get their ass beat.
Lemos didn't give a shit where you were from.
Lemos don't give a fuck. He's from Argentina. He don't care. They don't care. We got some great fighters that are coming historically from Argentina, and fucking they come to just flip over that apple cart and eat the apples. They flip it over, they juggle them, and eat them all in your face and be like, "What?" Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I don't understand what we're coming from Brownsville makes any damn bit of a difference.
Test your might. Test your luck.
He tested his might. He tested his luck. I'm talking about Hitchins and his might and his luck. Lift the booties in. He left. Listen, he can't beat that guy. Yeah, Zab Judah was from Brownsville. Yep. Brownsville will love Brownsville, but just because you're from Brownsville doesn't mean you beat everybody. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. You're not Mike Tyson. Do you know what I mean? You ain't that dude. Mike Tyson had power. Just in case you didn't get the memo, Hitchins, you don't. I did see him score a knockout a couple fights ago. I can't remember who he stopped. Who did he stop? Or did he drop someone a couple fights ago? Hitchins. I see him drop.
Oh, that was John Bowser, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he dropped him twice. He dropped him twice in decision. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
I saw that, and I was like, oh, he's got a little power. Because don't get it twisted. When I say he's got no power, he does got power, like compared to other pure boxers. But because he has some snap on his jab. He's got a really good jab, Richardson. Really good jab. But I just think that guy's relentlessness, he don't care about your jab.
Yeah.
If your jab ain't going to just do the damn thing like a supersonic cyan jab, that geezer's pretty much going to walk through it. And he did. And then but Hitchins, he had to bite down on his gum shield and literally bang in the pocket with the dude, because that's what the dude's going to force you to do. You can only run so much, and in the end, Hitchins did run. Oh, he ran.
Oh, he did. He did. 100%.
Everybody that I saw Lemos fight, they ran. They ran. Everybody. I was like, oh, Jesus.
I gotta go back. I gotta go back and watch this guy now.
Oh, you need to.
He was
so
in the
mad
track.
after.
He's a runner. He's a track star. What's going on? Why are you running in a box? Do you know how to box?
He ran out the bulldozer.
Yeah, that's on my to-do list. I'm gonna go back and check out some of Lemos' fights. Yeah.
I mean, some of the dudes are just like, some dudes are like, I think he fought some gamer, some gamer that turned boxer. I was like, I took away all that aside. I just knew that this would be the Lee Selby one with the biggest fight he's had. But I was just looking at the style, the sheer relentlessness. Like, it got me. It really got me, man. Yeah, I was like, wow. So yeah, so that's why I made that prediction. I made that prediction thinking that Hitchins was a little better than I thought. He's a good fighter. He's a decent fighter. He's a hell of a fighter, but you got some work to do.
McGregor did lose. He lost on the ground. He didn't lose standing up. So he's a hell of a fighter, and he's a very, very tough competitor.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But he's got some work to do. He's got some work to do. And and I don't want to hear that you was green when you was coming in, because you was from Brownsville and you was laying everybody out. That I'm too elusive and I'm too that. No, you definitely got smacked all the way up. Yeah. So anyway, that was my rundown on the fight and what I predicted. Anything you want to say, Leon?
Yeah. I guess I'm kind of outnumbered. I do think that I gave Hitchins a bit more credit than you guys seem to have. But I would like to see it again.
I said I went in giving Hitchins too much, maybe more credit than what I thought he probably really now deserves.
No, I mean, it's in with the result of the fight, because I had Hitchins edging it. But I would like to see it again. And Lemos is a typical, Eddie Hearn loves those kind of fighters on his undercard. Someone's going to come forward, the crowd, give the crowd something to cheer. He normally has his winner stays on system, but if you're going to go in and put in a good performance, he's going to love it. I do think Eddie Hearn kind of put Hitchins under pressure to fight in a more entertaining style. And he was kind of moaning at him a bit. And I don't know if, Eddie Hearn seemed happy with Hitchins' performance. He said, it's nice to see that side of him coming out. But it's the line of
8 out of 10 for Hart, 7 out of 10 for the actual fight.
Performance, yeah. So.
Yeah, but he complained about his previous performance, saying how it wasn't exciting and he needs to show a bit more, rather than just do a defensive shutout that is not crowd friendly. So it's he's kind of pressed him into changing his style, and he's got to be careful, because you don't want to derail a fighter's career by you putting pressure on them to change their style, because if they lose, you'll stop giving them fight dates. It's not really fair to do that.
Yeah. I do good. Yeah, man, that was dire. But so I would have been good with a draw. I would have been good with a draw, but that I didn't see Hitchins winning that fight. Like Leon, you saw it. So what would you have gave it? Like a 7-5 to Hitchins? That 117, 111 scorecard was just
no way. That scorecard was a robbery right there. Hitchins did not win 9 rounds. He did not win 9 rounds in that fight. Never.
A draw or Hitchins edging it would have been fine by me, but I did just give it to Hitchins.
I had to draw Lemos edging it for me. I thought that's what I thought.
Yeah, I just had it Lemos 7-5, but that was just wildly watching it like that. I mean, like I said, a draw I wouldn't have been like, oh my god, but just to take the dude's like that, they should have just did it a draw, run it back, immediate run back. And then he was talking about, because the IBF, their rehydration clause, Well, you know what? That's the route you go. So you don't have to go that route. You chose to go that route. When you go between those ropes, and the excuses have to leave the booties in. You know what I mean? We don't care about your excuses and what the IBF is doing. No, go the other routes then. There's another 3 major governing bodies, is there not? Yeah, exactly.
Because when the scorecards are read, I thought it was going to be like a split decision or something.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Well, I like the 115, the 113s, but I mean, yeah, that's what I had it. But
yeah, but when I heard 117, 111, I'm like, okay, that judge must have it for Hitchins or something, and he did. Yeah. But then I thought the 115, 113s were going to be probably for Lemos. That's what I thought. Then they said Hitchins. I'm like, oh shit, okay, all right, don't agree, but all right.
It's crazy. Yeah, I thought it was going to be split decision as well. It was unanimous. Jeez. Yeah, and people was booing. Lemos's people were booing. The audience was booing. He got Hitchins got booed.
Oh yeah, no, I heard. Yeah, during the post-fight interview, yeah.
He got a few boos. The boos were in the booties. Yeah, they was.
But I do think it was a good fight for Hitchins, because if he's going the IBF route, that was a diet version, with less power of what he's going to face if he gets a title challenge. So he has to figure out how to deal with these kind of fighters.
Less power. Oh yeah, well, less power because Matthias has got a way higher.
Matthias will cut him to absolute shreds.
I think Matthias has got crazy power.
Matthias 90% knockout ratio.
Yeah. Oh, he's not. He stopped everybody he's fought. Everybody, even 100%. Even the guy who beat him, he stopped him as well. He avenged his defeat.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Matthias will cut him to shreds. That's not going to end well for him at all, in my opinion.
Yeah, someone was like, "We'd like to see Matthias versus Lemos." Okay, one's got.
I can go for that, but he stops Lemos too, in my opinion. So.
Yeah, mate, more than likely, but just to see 2 relentless pressure fighters with a lot of power.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is look what he did. Look what he did to Ponce. And I know they're 2 different fighters, but I'm just saying. I'm just getting like it's going to probably still go that way. You know what I mean? So, and I think like Lemos is a little more. Ponce is more. He's more technical.
Yeah.
Than Lemos.
Than Lemos.
Yeah.
Do you think that would be like Beterbiev and who's the American guy?
Joe Smith Jr.
Joe Smith Jr. That kind of just straight up firefight.
Yeah.
Someone
got battered in 2 rounds.
Yeah.
So that weren't even competitive.
I thought that was going to go late, to be honest. Like I was surprised. Yeah.
It was more competitive with Anthony Yard and Beterbiev.
Yep.
In the sense of they both went forward and just went for it. It was just swinging.
Yeah. No, I like AJ said I would still we'd have to go with Matthias. Will probably might put floor and stop Lemos for real. Annihilate Hitchins. Hitchins would be annihilated.
It's like that all that running and moving. That's not gonna work against Matthias, man. Like it ain't.
I mean, like styles makes fights.
Yeah.
And I am not one of these people that think Matthias is the boogeyman of the division. By the way, I'm not one of them people. I think Matthias is beatable. I know some people were saying that Lemos isn't that accurate. His body shots were. He actually had quite a high, like his output was high, and he actually landed a lot of his shots. Yeah. He actually his power punch stats was crazy as well.
Uh-huh.
Like nearly every shot was a power punch. Like he did 5 punch combos and they were all power punches. It's like listen, yeah, man. So the thing that I find with Matthias is that he does tend to crowd his work. He can
he can't be hit as well. His defense isn't that good. So
he can be hit as well. Yeah. His defense.
Would you say he was doing 5 punch power combos against Hitchins?
Yeah, with the body shots. He did left hook to the body, right hook to the body, left hook to the body, right hook to the body, then came over the top.
But this is what I mean. So
that's crazy.
If they were accurate, like scoring punches, surely he would have dropped him.
Yeah, I know. He didn't drop it. That's a good point. He didn't drop him.
He showed a lot of toughness. He showed a good chin of toughness in there.
Hitchins was hurt though. There was throughout that fight. Hitchins was hurt. There was not one. There was a time that I saw Lemos. Hitchins did hurt Lemos. Hitchins did catch Lemos with some nice flush 1-2s, some good uppercuts, and also Lemos caught Hitchins with some good uppercuts as well.
Overhand rights as well. So
yeah, the overhand rights, but they did stop that sailing with that when he was up against the ropes. He hit him with like 4 body shots, like I said, left, right, like in quick succession. But
he wasn't accurate, or
Hitchins didn't have his legs. Hitchins lost his legs from round 8. Yeah, he lost his legs from round 8 all the way, in my opinion, to like round 12. Go and watch from round 8. Hitchins nearly gets dropped in that round, right? And it's at the end of the round. He comes back round 9, doesn't have his legs underneath him. He had spurts of success in the latter, but pretty much round 12, he totally lost round 12 and got walked on and lit up on round 12. Yeah, he didn't.
I think it's Chann. That was the point where he was like, Hitchins was literally stumbling back to the ropes, like almost like getting ready to fall from the punches he was taking.
Yeah. Leon's saying, I know what Leon's saying, like, if he was so accurate, why didn't he drop him with those 5-punch combos? But he took his legs away, and the dude he couldn't run anymore. So that's why he was getting hit even more. And that's why from round 8 as well, it just got mad for him. It got crazy for Hitchins. He literally was pouring out the jab light and trying to run while pouring the jab light. Like, no, leave me. I was like, oh, here you go. I saw that happen from round 2 when he realized. They said, what did you realize? He said, the dude's got power. Yeah.
Yep. I mean, Hitchins, he did his best work in the mid rounds of the fight. That's pretty much it. I mean, the first half and the latter half was like Lemos mostly. So, yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But, yeah, Matthias would probably, like, Leon would have just probably dropped and stopped Geezer. Hitchins. Yeah. I mean, well, he's the body guy as well. Matthias. He can shoot some nasty shots to the body. So I guess, we'll see. But I don't think Lemos would beat Matthias, and I don't think
Hitchins would either. Yeah.
Hitchins will either. Yeah. That's where I think it goes, and that's where I think it starts, and that's where I think it ends. At the end of the day, the day's got to end. That's all I've come to that conclusion. Would you say, Lee?
Who do you think can beat Matthias in the division?
We're going to go on to that, actually. We're going to go on to ranking and pull them up. So maybe, AJ, you want to pull up the...
Yep, they're up. I pulled up 3 top 10s.
We are at the weekly wrap up. Shiggity word. Shiggity. Yeah. So, okay. Let's go with. We're gonna rank the 140 division. Let's see where that brings us, because, like I said, it's a stacked division.
Round 1, fight.
Yeah.
I pulled up 3 lists: the ring, box rec, and the transnational rankings.
Yeah. Yeah. I had a little peek, actually. I've had a look on there. I had where they were in the WBO, not the WBA. I did see where they were in the WBA. Where you at? Hang on. There. Okay. Boxing scene there. Let's go by weight. Super lightweight, junior welter. Okay. So the champs that we have in the WBC, we have Haney as the WBC champ. I just want to go. I'm just listing the champs in the sanctioning.
Isaac
WBC.
Cruz, WBA.
God, Isak Cruz. Barroso's intimate.
Teafimo WBO as well.
EOTO. And then IBF. Matthias.
The Ring Magazine are just serious. They don't even have Cruz in their top 10.
I know, I saw that too. I noticed that too.
They don't care.
They don't have Isak.
Nope, he's not even in the top 10 in the ring rankings.
I mean, he just literally got to the division and just fucking did it shit. They know he's not a real 140-pounder anyway. They're like, oh, fuck that cat.
I mean, plus he beat a guy who's absolute trash. So
yeah, exactly.
You could say that again. He is trash.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, they're not quick to just be putting him up there like that. I don't blame him.
I doubt he holds that title long if he fights top competition. So, but you know, they're probably gonna hold the belt hostage now.
What are you talking about? Top competition, mediocre competition. He won't keep it.
Which one?
Isaac.
I'm talking about
Cruz.
Isaac Cruz. He don't have to fight top competition and lose. Give him mediocre competition, and he'll probably lose. Please, you're giving him too much credit.
Yeah, he's not that good. Let's correct. He's not that good. Why? Where have you not based this Isak Cruz being so good? What? Because he beat Rowley.
Who said he was good?
Who's that?
I said he was good. I was just saying it.
No, but you said, I quote, you said once he fight top competition.
Oh yeah, top mediocre. Yeah.
No, you didn't say mediocre. You said
no.
Top.
I said top, but like it also applies to mediocre. Yeah. He's like I said, he's not gonna hold the belt for long, regardless, in my opinion. So
yeah, but
I'm just
with top. And Alex said even with mediocre, he loses.
Yeah,
I agree.
Exactly.
I agree.
That's
I don't
what
disagree
said.
with that. I don't disagree with that at all.
I'm wondering why people think he's that good.
And and when I mean mediocre, Chann, I'm talking about C level.
Me too. C, because that's what he is. He's C.
Yeah.
He's a fighter himself. Yeah.
So once he gets to B level, I have a feeling he'll start losing. And even the champions and even the former champions that are like on the downslide, like Taylor and Prograde, they'll whoop the shit out of him.
Yeah. Taylor, even a famished Taylor, should be a Cruz.
He's too skilled for him. Come on.
Yeah, too big for him as well. And skilled, yeah. Even a washed Taylor's got to be able to beat a Isak Cruz. Otherwise, off back to Scotland you go and never shall you return back to boxing. Sorry. As a former undisputed 140.
But Chann, like, despite the, I mean, like, I'm not this, but I actually do like watching him fight, though. I will say that. Isaac Cruz. I do.
I've never been. I didn't give two shits. Like, to be honest, I could take it or leave it. Like, but I like the fact that he just washed Rowley, get Rowley out.
That was hilarious. That was hilarious. That was funny as hell.
That's the best fight I saw him in. When he whooped Rowley's ass. That was the best fight I've ever seen him in because I just enjoyed that. I just ate that up.
Wash him out.
Won every round, ragdolled him. Just
put
nothing.
Put him out to pastures. Yeah, we sick of that kid. I mean, we sick of him. We do a Champ Ross and say, "Get this kid out of here." He's like,
didn't he retire after the fight?
Oh, has he?
I thought he did.
Has he retired? I don't know.
I didn't hear about that.
That
might be wishful thinking, Arlette. That might be wishful thinking. You might have thought he did and hope he did, but he might.
Who the hell are they gonna put him against after that washing?
Tank. After he beats Frank Martin.
No, I said who are they gonna put Rowley against after that washing? Who are they gonna put him against? Seriously, I'm really trying to think. It's over for him. That was too embarrassing.
Oh, he's a big lad. Going at 147, you'll get killed up there as well. Even a Blair Cobbs.
I mean, dude, you just got beat by a lightweight who moved up, who's 5'4", man.
Yeah.
You just got ragged. You got like just annihilated by a guy like that.
Yeah, no.
The problem with that is that I knew Rolly was gonna lose that fight because he got too much gifts. I could think of 3 gifts fights he had before that I knew it's no way that he got away with too much. I mean, come on, it's just nah.
It's the same guy that Hitchins beat. That Rowley got gifted beating him. Hitchins beat him, but Rowley, but that guy got robbed. Who's the common denominator?
Jackson Marinas.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, he should already have 4 losses on his record already to that guy, and also to Barroso as well. To Barroso as well.
He should already have 4 losses. He had a lot of losses already. So it's like I don't know why they kept on. I guess because of his mouth, because people like that he was slow. And when I mean slow, I don't mean in a good way. But you know, they thought he was funny. So I guess they kept on, people was bigging him up for his foolishness because that guy, he was just like,
Yeah. I was sick of him, Arlette. I was sick of him. I stopped clicking on anything that was on him.
He was low key the R word too, if you know what I'm talking about. Every time it's a black fighter, he had something negative to say. I was getting sick of his ass.
I just thought he was just corny, just chat rubbish. Just listen, just go away. Hey,
remember when he came with the fur coat?
Yeah.
To the tank fight? That wasn't even real fur. That shit looked like...
It had to be like 100 degrees out when he wore that.
Where was that? That was California, wasn't it?
And it was hot as hell.
It had to be like over 100 degrees when he wore that coat. Like,
yeah. And that didn't even look like a real fur. That looked like, what the hell kind of...
Tank's just bad. I see Tank wearing fur and with his pass and all that stuff. So, they all do the same shit. I see Tank in a fur looking like, next. So, they're all a bit weird over there. Yeah. Hey, Dr. P. What up, Joe? Yeah, we here. We in the building, guy. We are here. So...
you guys had any chance to think about a question I put in our group about
what is it?
Who has... I was saying, I think Devin Haney might now have a better resume than Teofimo Lopez.
Really? How?
We're going to get to that. Let's just get the rankings, and keep that question so we can answer that and talk about that. Time is 57 minutes in. That's a good question. And we're doing. Arlette was like, really? How? But you could. There's an argument that it could be. So you got Sandor Martin. We got Richardson Hitchins, number 2. You're probably going to get dropped down a peg or 2. I don't care if you won. The WBC going to drop you down. So who do we want to put? If we have to compile a top 140, a top 10 of 140, who are you going with? Let's start at number 1. Numero 1.
Well, number 1, wow.
Who's number 1? Who's 140? Numero 1 fighter.
That's a close call.
That's a good one.
Some people are going to go with Tio. Some people are going to go with Devin.
Devin Haney probably because he's undisputed. He was undisputed at 135. I don't know. I guess I'll give it to Devin.
I'm going to go with Devin too. Yeah, I'm going to give it to Devin.
Because he beat Regis Prograis, and to me, that Regis was a better fighter. Well, I don't know. I guess I'll give it to Devin. No, seriously.
I guess.
I don't know if I'm going to give it to Devin because I wasn't expecting him to be able to do much at 140. And he's really looking at home in the division now.
Yeah, but he has.
Exactly. I wasn't expecting it. So I don't know if I'm giving Devin extra consideration because he went straight up there, went straight for Prograis. and took a belt.
No, but he didn't only beat Prograde. And I'm thinking about Tio didn't look that good against that Sam Martinez, whatever his name is.
And Tio
He
has
didn't
those
look
up and
that
down
good.
performances.
He didn't look that great against there. I don't know. I still have to give it to Devin. I'm just more impressed with what he's done so far at 140. I'm just talking about 140. I'm not talking about.
No, we're only talking about 140. This is 140.
Yeah.
We're not talking about
At 140, I'm more impressed with what he did. I'm sorry, I
I mean, the
am.
way he beat Progress so comfortably, I don't think anybody expected him to do that.
Me neither.
I've got Haney at number 1.
Yeah.
Me too. I got Haney as number 1.
Me
I
too.
don't
Same.
see how
Yeah.
anyone else can have anybody else over him.
He can.
I mean, but just how he dominated Regis the way he did, yeah, that really
Yeah.
spoke volumes, in my opinion,
And
as
not
well. So
only that, like I said, who's the guy that beat? I'm sorry, I'm kind of tired, so I really am forgetting names. But the guy that beat Mikey Garcia and Tio fought him. Tio
Santa Martin.
didn't look
Santa
too
Martin.
good against. Yeah, Tio didn't look good against that guy to me.
No, he didn't.
And I mean, I'm just saying, and I felt that Prograde was a tougher fighter than this guy. I'm just saying my opinion. I just at 140 so far. I'm not saying that has nothing to do with what's going to happen in a few more fights, but so far, I'm more impressed with what Devin did. That's just, I'm not really too impressed about what, because Josh Taylor was already washed before when he fought against that
Catterall.
other guy. Yeah, so it's just like that really didn't really. So I mean, I'm just going by what I mean, I could only judge somebody from their last fight, and that's so far I have to go with Devin.
Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry, I'm just trying to turn something else on. Go ahead. Wait. Go on, guys. I'm just trying to do something quickly.
That's my number 1 pick. Number 2 is I'll put Tio at number 2.
Yeah, I don't know. Because Tio's performances, he seems to have like a great performance and then a below par performance. So I think for number 2, you need a bit more consistency.
Yeah, I mean, I'm factoring that in, but I'm also just thinking about just overall accomplishments too.
So who's number 2? If Tio ain't number 2, I'm just curious. Who do you think is number 2?
I'm thinking Matthias.
Matthias, yeah, okay.
Knockouts.
Really? Okay, at 140, see, I can't really speak on that, so I'll just not say anything.
I was gonna put Matthias at number 3. You know, that's for me.
Yeah, so. I can't speak on that.
Because I mean, because Matthias just lacks he still lacks the names, even though he's a champ. You know, so I mean, his resume isn't that deep yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We already giving this guy over Tio. Okay. But I mean, I just could only say Tio's number 2. I can't. I have to say 1 Devin, 2 Tio. I can't put that guy over Tio. That's an insult. I can't do that. He got to do better.
What about you,
Chann?
Chann? What do you think?
Hang on.
Yep.
I love when people just start all of a sudden putting people at over well established fighters already, and they haven't really proven themselves.
But what did Lopez prove when he had his rubbish performances when against
Those 2 fighters are still better than what I've seen that guy fought that Matias fought. I'm just saying, as far to me, if you will put Tio against this guy Matias, I'm not gonna say I'm not saying 100% Tio or whatever like that, but I don't know. He has to do something more in order for me to put him over Tio. That's all I'm saying. He got to do something more.
What's Tio had? He had 3 fights.
That's going a little too far.
Yeah,
I put him as number 3 just because. He got to do something a little more. Let him fight somebody really good, and I want him to knock my socks off, and then I'll put him over Tio.
Yeah,
you were just trying to make the argument that Tio is better than Devin. You were trying to say that before, but I said,
hold up, Arlette. Hold up, Arlette. Chann, what were you saying?
With Arlette, I'm saying Tio is number 2.
Yeah, same with me. I'm putting Matthias at 3.
Yeah,
so I was saying that gentleman, before we got into discussion, when he said when we were saying about Tio, and I said how. So he was just about to put Tio over Devin before this, but
Mhm.
now
No,
he's
I
saying
wasn't. I was
that
saying
this
Devin's
guy.
got a better resume than Tio.
Okay.
That's what I was saying. Devin's got a better resume than Tio.
Okay.
That's what I was saying. Is there a question for it? Because it was generally thought that Tio had the better resume, but then since Devin's had the two, sorry, the
So you think Matias got a better resume for better
no, I
fighters
think
than Tio?
Matthias has been more consistent because if we're saying at 140, Lopez has had 3 fights, one good one, and
No,
2
but Devin
below
only had a
par
few fights
performances.
too. I'm not talking about the quality. I mean the number of fights. I'm talking about the quality also. I mean, in that case, all of you, those Tio and Devin are pretty new to that, So why are we even putting? If you're going by whatever you use, if you're going by that, then why is Devin even up there? You understand what I'm trying to say? I mean, if
Mhm.
that's what you're going by, that's what you're saying. So I don't understand. If you're going by that, then he should be above both of them. And I refuse to say that. He's not over both of them.
No, that's not what I said, Arla. I said that he's had 3 fights at 140 and he's had 2 below par performances and one really good performance against Josh Taylor, who had been struggling at the weight, who had been dipping in form.
Yeah. Leon,
That,
am I live on Instagram? Can you go check on your phone? See, am I live on Instagram? Has it linked in the Instagram? No, because I know Leon's got an Instagram. I wanted to see. Yeah, I think I did. I think I did it.
But Chad, you pretty much agree. Tio at number 2 and Matias at 3.
I've
I
got
don't see a live show.
no. Are you sure? Yeah, I think I am. Because it says, yeah, you are live on Instagram. I am.
Which one, Lady Shan or
Yeah, Lady Shan. Yeah, it says you are live. I don't know. Says it. Says it on my Instagram. It says it on my thing. I was just seeing. I did because I clicked on it like later on with it, so I just only did it just now. That's why I was a bit thingy.
it's not coming
But
up on mine? Can't see it.
says you're live. I don't know. Maybe I don't know how they do it. But I've only did it once on the gram. It does. It is a bit like I don't know how they do it. But it says on here I'm live on Instagram, which is crazy. But yeah, I did start it live. So yeah, it should be on there. Okie dokes. So okay, so Devin Haney, I'm going with Tio. What's the argument that you're having with so Leon, who you want to put Matthias in front of Tio, you're saying? Lee.
I was saying, yeah. I was saying, I think so.
For what reason? Ian, what for the
Because of the 2 low par performances from Teofimo Lopez. Yeah, one terrible fight. Would have I still got it? Then he had the
with
good performance against a declining Josh Taylor, and then he had a terrible fight again.
with Ortiz.
So he's had 3 fights. He's won a belt against a declining fighter.
That can merit, you know. Why is everybody up in arms about that when that's actually quite plausible? Tell me, why is everybody?
It's because when he's good, he's really good. It's because when he looks good, he looks top tier. But when he looks bad,
No. You, what you say is plausible. Why is
that's what I know. I can
why
see
does
why people don't see it. Because
AJ, Arlette, what are you guys saying against it?
I just
Sorry.
disagree. I'm not up in arms. If that's his opinion, that's his opinion. And he is right. It wasn't the best performance, but that guy still have to do more in order for me to say he's over Tio. I just don't nah. I'm so sorry.
I mean, it's just me, Matias at number 3, because he just, even though he's been dominant, he lacks the names. And Tio has a better
Yeah.
resume and more accomplishments. That's
That's
why I
what
put
I'm
Tio at number 2.
saying.
That's the
That's
only reason.
exactly
So
why. Excuse me, AJ. That's exactly what I said. I'm everything you just said. I'm 100%. That's why I feel too. That's why I just don't. I can't put that. That guy has to do okay. Maybe if he fought like if he fought the same people that Devin and T.O. fought at 140 and totally made his win look better than theirs, even though I would be like, okay, well maybe, but I'm not just convinced. Anyone could look like a monster if they're fighting certain people. So I don't know. He just got to do more. I don't know why everybody thinks that this guy is unbeatable. I just don't. I think he's very beatable.
Oh no, he's definitely he's definitely beatable. I mean, look, we don't all have to have the same rankings. That's the whole point of us. There's 4 panelists. We can all
Yeah,
have.
that's what I'm saying. I'm not against you. That's your. But I'm just like me personally. I'm not ready for him. I don't even like Tio like that. Really, I can't stand him. His father's annoying as fuck too. But sorry, Shan. But I just don't. Nah, I can't. Nah. I'm not gonna let my disliking for Tio cloud my mind like that. I'm not gonna go down that low.
Yeah. No, yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. You got to put that separate just for for this. Do you know what I mean? So it's all good in the hood. It's all good in the hood. It's all right. Sorry, I'm still tinkering around on you, seeing what.
And personally, like if Teo and Subaru were to fight each other, I see that as a 50-50 fight. If I'm being honest.
Me too. Me too.
So what are we doing? Leon's made a good argument. What are you saying, AJ? Is Matthias over Tio or is Tio over Matthias?
Chann, my list: Devin number 1, Teo number 2.
We need to do lists together.
Oh, okay,
so,
okay, all right.
I
got Teo over Matthias. I got Teo over Matthias. I got Teo over Matthias.
Why have you got Tio over Matthias?
Because of Teo's past accomplishments, and he's beaten better names.
But this is why we can't do. You can't put past accomplishments. Like we can't put. Listen, you can't put. Like for instance, Bud Crawford, even though he was undisputed at 140, wasn't proven to be the best welterweight just because of what he did at 140. He wasn't in. You got to judge divisions, not of past of what you got to judge of what they've done in that division.
But what
you can't accomplishments when past accomplishments were at 135.
I understand what you're saying, Sham, but that's what I was just trying to tell the gentleman on top. Like in that case, if you go by like what his both Devin and Tio is pretty new to the to 140. So if you like really talk about it like that, then they shouldn't even be on the list. You understand what I'm trying to say? But the reason why I'm putting them on the list. Okay,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying I agree with what you're saying, but
Yeah,
if
but
you
it would still be on the list because it's the quality of opponent. Even if they did,
exactly,
so
exactly.
the level of opponent that Devon is beat is a Regis Prograis, who's a two-time WBC champ. So you would take that into consideration, not because Devon's a former undisputed 135 champ. So that's why you'd give Devon that kind of kudos. And then you'd have to move on to Teofimo Lopez's competition at what he's done at 140.
And I think he beat Sando Martin is a very good fighter in my opinion. And Josh Taylor, yeah, he did look bad. I'm sorry, did you sneeze? Are you okay, Sharon?
He looked good at. Yeah, I dropped my phone. He looked good
Okay.
with Josh Taylor. He looked trash at Sandor Martin. He arguably didn't beat Sandor Martin.
I don't think he did neither.
They gave him
I think it's like I don't think he did neither. I ain't gonna lie.
So what Leon's saying
I get what he's saying though.
Can hold water.
Yeah, he's right. He's right.
Why you could give him the Josh Taylor win is why he's over Matthias. Is because Matthias hasn't beaten a former undisputed 140 champ.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
And
why
like I said, I'm just going by the names, like what AJ said.
Yeah, so I'd still put Tio at number 2 for that reason,
Yeah,
Leon.
me
Yeah.
too. That I'll go for like what AJ said.
Yeah.
Who the hell Name 3 top fighters Matias beat that everybody could say, wow, that was a breakout performance. I mean, come on. I mean, but like I said, I'm
There's
not saying T.O. is better than Matias. We have to see. Like, I agree with AJ once again. I think it's a 50-50 fight. Now, whoever wins, whoever wins. I'm just saying, as of now, I can't put that guy as number 2 and T.O.'s number 3.
yeah,
I'll be lying to my. I can't
You
do
guys hear
that.
me?
I can't.
yeah, we
Yeah,
can
we can hear you.
But AJ, I've decided to still put Tio at number 2 because he beat an former undisputed 140 champ versus Matthias hasn't had that type of win.
And
Right.
whether we
Not
agree
me. I mean,
with the
because
decision with Sandor Martin, whether we agree or disagree, he still won. So we can't. Well, we can't just say, "Oh, well, unfortunately, he still won." So what are we gonna say?
Mm.
I mean, because Chann, I was actually leading into that as well. I mean, because I said past accomplishments, but that's due to my, everything he did at lightweight, but also the fact that he beat Josh Taylor. That trumps everything that Matthias. I was going to say that as well. That trumps everything that Matthias has done at 140. So that's why I would have him at number 2 as well.
Yeah. So Leon, what do you agree with that, or do you still think you would rather go for Matthias over Tio on that one at number 2? I'm going to go with Tio because of how we've just broke it down. Who's Matthias's best win?
Well, this is the thing. It's a group thing, isn't it? So where there's 3 people saying Tio second.
Yeah, we're going to put Tio there.
Yeah, I'd agree with Tio second. It's close.
Yeah.
I was just saying, if it was my list, I would feel to edge Matthias, but I wouldn't. It's not worth. Do you get what I mean? Putting up a big.
Yeah, it's not the be all and end all. Yeah, could be interchangeable. Even some people may interchange them. So number 3. Who's next? Who's around? Who are we going with? Number 3. Now are we going with
Matthias?
Are you going with Matthias?
I do.
Yes, Matthias for me. If it's not, Matthias.
Yeah. Everybody good on Matthias? Matthias.
Now, honestly, it's even though he lacks the name, but just for the sole fact that he's got a belt, he's the IBF champ.
Champ.
Yeah.
Yeah. Matthias. Yeah.
Oh, but then again, now we're going to start talking about accomplishments, and then we're going to think, well, are we just throwing Josh Taylor in the bin? Does he get...
Well, we'll get there in a minute. We're at number 3, so now we're going to number 4.
Should we put Isaac Cruz? He technically is champ. I mean, no.
I don't care that he's a champ.
I'm taking the Ring Magazine kind of stance on this.
Because the Ring doesn't even have him rated at all. So
yeah,
the 4th best one, super lightweight.
Oh man, that's funny. So okay,
so I don't know if it makes my top 10.
Russell, we got Catterall, we got Barboza, we got Ryan, we got Claggett. Girl, bye.
What?
Carlos Ramirez, Steve Claggett, the one that Tio will be fighting.
He's in the top 10?
Yeah, he's number 7 in the WBC.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay.
Action is in the booties. Claggett. We've got Ramirez, Jose. We've got Jermaine Ortiz.
Progress still there.
Delgado. We got Prograis.
What about Barboza?
Yeah, Barboza. Arnold's already up there. Dalton Smith, Rivera, Michelle Rivera, and Puello.
Wow.
O'Hara Davies. No. Sorry, but no. Akhmedov, Turarov. I'm not accustomed to who that is. My bad.
Yeah, I don't know who that is either, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. I'm just looking at some names so we can. So okay, so we've got Hitchins, Catterall, Prograis. I might put Wouldn't you just put Prograis there? As number 4.
Yes.
Yeah,
he just looked really bad though, didn't he?
Yeah,
he did. But
you know what? That don't mean anything.
He's a former two-time champ though.
Yeah.
What? So who's better? All right. So who's
Prograis
better?
beat the shit out of that guy you just mentioned.
Who at number 4? Who's better than Prograis then, guys?
No, I'm gonna go with you, Chann. I got you. I'm gonna go with you, Chann. I'll put him in number 4.
Carroll better than Prograis? No.
No, probably not. Yeah.
Alberto Puello better than Prograis?
No.
No.
We don't even know who Turarov is.
Yeah.
Why not Josh Taylor better than Prograis? He beat him.
Well, yeah, that was a long time ago, and we need to see that fight again. And that was really close.
What?
You could put Josh Taylor.
Okay, yeah, I guess you could do that if you want to look at it like that.
I mean, he beat Jose Ramirez. He beat Prograis. You'd have to put Josh Taylor. You'd have to.
Yeah. You could. Yeah, you could. Yeah.
You'd have to put Josh Taylor and then Prograis.
Okay, I guess.
So Taylor 4 and Prograis 5.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, I can do that. Yeah, I can go with that.
Not that I think that Taylor now is. I don't think Taylor's better than Prograis now.
If Taylor and Prograis would have fight now, I think Prograis would win.
Accomplishment, of what they did at 140.
Yeah.
You got to put Taylor at number 4 at the minute.
But to be honest, if you really look at it, that 140 fight that could have went either way too. You know,
it was close. It was close.
I mean, I don't understand why people act like it was like really like that. It was extremely close.
That was a very close fight. We even said that in the UK.
Like you said, the decision was still the decision. It's still,
no. I agree. The decision is still the decision. I'm not disagreeing with him winning. I'm just saying I don't know why people act like that fight could have went either way. That's all I'm saying. But the decision is still the decision. He won, so he won. Nobody's arguing that. I'm just saying it could have went either way. That's all I said.
Yeah, but it didn't. So Taylor won. Because we're using let's not change things because we like a fighter.
I agree. Taylor won that fight.
It went either way, but it didn't. Taylor won. Like we're saying with oh God, I know Kambosos is 135. I just saw that name get that name off here. Get that name off. We got
Cambozo.
Cam Gronkbosos.
Cambozo.
All right, Lomo's take care of him next month, so that's all good.
I hope so.
Yes,
oh, fucking wait.
Stick at him.
Wait for that. So we got Taylor, and then we're gonna do Prograis.
Yeah, I can go with that.
Chat gang, do you guys agree with that order?
I do.
Yeah.
I agree.
I want to see people in the chat agree with that. Okay.
Well, give us your top 5, chat. If you see it differently, what order would you put it?
Yeah. No, Kambosos isn't at 140. He's at 135. Thank God, and there he shall stay.
That guy gets on my nerves. I don't like him.
We don't want to see him anyway. So Taylor, and then we got Prograis, right, at 5. Prograis. Good old Rougarou. Then at number 6.
We took Ramirez.
We'll say.
Oh,
I don't.
He was a unified champion, so
unified champ.
Yeah.
Who's? Oh God. Yeah, but is there anyone? Oh God. Okay, are we mixing it because he was the front like we did with Josh Taylor? We put him there because even though it gets a bit crazy because it's like Josh Taylor's only there because of what he did. We get it, but there are fighters that are better than him probably now in the division. So we got to stick to kind of like one way how we're gonna. So we're not moving goalposts. So we fucking.
But he is a former champ as well, Ramirez, isn't he?
Unified champion, yeah.
Yeah.
The transnational rankings have him at number 3.
And he lost to Josh Taylor at his peak.
Yep. And he had a unified. Yep. Mm-hmm. And ever since then, he hasn't really done much. If I'm being honest.
Nada. He ducked a couple fights.
He ducked Regis.
Said he was going to 47, then didn't, and stayed at 40. Then
he fought Richard Comey and beat him in a pointless fight that nobody wanted to see. So
yeah. So okay. So we're gonna have. Oh God, we are gonna have to put him, aren't we? Yeah, we do.
God. Okay.
Okay, so we got
This just highlights how good this division or interesting this division is. It's interesting.
There's something, but
a lot of interesting matchups could be made.
It's better than 147 right now. I'll give it that.
It is. Yeah. It is. So,
I guess we could put him in number 6, I suppose.
We're putting him at number 6.
Yeah. Everybody agree with that? Or
yeah, do you lot agree? Jose Ramirez at number 6.
Even though I don't like saying that, he was a unified champion, and he was in right form before the loss to Josh Taylor. So
yeah.
I'm agreeing 6 for me, but I'm open to suggestions.
I don't know who else we could put in there at 6. So I'm cool with him at 6. I'm looking just to make sure. Yeah, we're gonna have. Okay, let's put him there. Let's say Ramirez.
So now we're looking at 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Jack Catterall.
No, that's what I'm thinking about. Catteralls, Sandor Martins.
Yeah.
These kind of nearly people.
Barboza as well.
Barboza. We can even put Ismael Barroso.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's an honorary mention.
Okay, but are we giving Ismael Barroso? I know he
No, you got to put him in there. You got to put him in there
yeah.
somehow.
10.
Like 15.
Maybe like somebody like Maurice Hooker or something.
Yeah, because he waylaid O'Hara Davies, and he was the mandatory in the round. So yeah.
Maurice Hooker's not even ranked in the top 15, Arlette.
Yeah, where the hell is he? Yeah, he's not even in rankings at all. He's gone.
He's retired, isn't he? He's been inactive. He's not about.
I think after he lost to Blair Cobbs, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he got stopped by Cobbs, didn't he?
It went to decision. He got dropped several times, but it went to points.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the one that did stop Maurice? Fight.
Virgil Ortiz did. Virgil Ortiz. Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. We was like, don't hook with the hooker. But because Ortiz did get caught a few times.
Yeah.
Maurice. Yeah. But yeah,
Jose Ramirez took his Odo when he was undefeated. I remember that. Yeah, so.
Yeah. Okay, so we got Ramirez. Number 7, who did you guys say?
Let's see. With
Catterall, we were saying.
Catterall? Should it be Catterall? Well, he's number 7 in the ring, so. Let's see. Catterall, number 5 in transnational. Number 6, WBO.
Where we put is Sandor Martin a shot?
Hang on, let me do this thing again. God damn.
Damn.
You sorry. Just go ahead.
Jack Catterall's in the top 5 of 3 sanctioned bodies, except the WBO.
So did we say that? Who did we say was 7? Are we discussing 7 now? Or have you already chosen 7?
We're discussing 7 now.
Okay.
Hang on, we're discussing now. Next is go. Hold up. Hey, from the people from the side, go off. Sometimes I forget I'm live and I just think I'm looking. I realize, everybody's listening to Mama.
Can we put Jack Catterall above Sandor Martin? Jack Catterall had one result against Josh Taylor, one performance against Josh Taylor that he came.
Sandor Martin beat Mikey Garcia.
He retired him.
So I mean, come on, who got a better win now? Get out of here.
Santa Marcos, he actually got the decision. Santa Marcos, he actually got the decision. Jack didn't, so.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I said. Who do you think who got a better win now?
All right, I'll put Sandor above Jack. I will.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, if Jack...
I'm gonna go Santa Martin for the number 7.
Me too. I agree again. AJ, we going I'm going 3 for 3 with you today.
Yeah, we're in sync today, huh? How about that?
What the heck?
That's wild.
I cannot believe it.
I can't believe it either.
No, everything he's saying so far with this stuff is pretty what I was thinking.
Pretty on point, girl.
It's like our minds are in sync.
I know.
Yeah.
Very. What's happening?
What say you, Chann? Santa Martin number 7.
Give me one momento, por favor. I don't get it. Hang on. So you guys are saying Sandor Martin?
Number 7.
Number 7, yeah.
We haven't even mentioned Ryan Garcia yet.
No,
please. No, you're right. We haven't mentioned him because he don't belong there yet. Get out. Stop.
Yeah. The ring don't have him, and it's like either.
Yeah. Come on, son. Come on. You know why we haven't mentioned.
He didn't beat anybody of significance in 140 yet, has he?
No.
So why would we put him on the list?
I was joking, guys. I was joking.
I don't understand what kind of comment was that. Why would we put him on the list for?
It was a joke, Arlette. It was a joke.
I'm sorry. He's a star on social media.
Joke.
He's just there for you to make good money with and get a win.
He's so handsome. He is so handsome. I usually don't really go by how, and I'm not attracted to him. But he's that type of. No, I'm not. He's that type of attractiveness that's like so like I don't like guys that look that good. You know what I'm saying? What I mean, overly handsome. I like a guy that has like a little like a rugged, look to him. He's just too pretty for me, like too handsome.
He's a pretty lad, isn't he?
Very. I believe everything what he's saying happened to him now because he looks like that. He looks like that. Like he's a target for that type of
people.
Yeah, let's just say that. I don't want to say it
down here. We're not allowed to talk. So
yeah,
they be getting you for that. Okay, so you lot are going with. I'll do this another day. I'm trying to still muck about with this. Okay.
So it was Sandor Martin 7, and we're saying Casserole 8. Or
I don't even know if that guy is 8. I gotta think about it more.
Sandor Martin.
It's like you want to push him at 8 or something or 7. I don't think he's even that. I don't know. I gotta think about it. No, I'm talking about Catterall.
Jack Catterall.
Oh no, we can't be putting no Jack Catterall at 7.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Why are we trying to push this guy up? I don't even know if he's that 8, to be honest with you.
Who's at 7? Is it Sandor Martin? You guys?
Yeah, Sandor Martin is at 7. But I don't even know if I'll put Catterall at 8. I think why are we trying to push this guy higher than he really is?
Actually, because really he beat Josh Taylor, but even though Josh Taylor got the win. What are you basing it on?
Exactly. We were just saying that we can't do that. We said that before on those other 2 fights. Now we can do it now. Like, come on.
I was basing on who's better. Who's
Wouldn't you go for like?
Yeah, I'm thinking who's better than them. Who's next
Why
on the list?
don't we go for Arnold Barboza?
No? We shouldn't put him there neither.
No?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
You've got to start putting someone in there, isn't it?
What? So Catterall's over Barboza? Okay.
I don't know, but we should put Barboza up there neither. To be honest with you, that's just my opinion.
People was like it was acceptable that if Ryan Garcia doesn't fight, that Devin fights Arnold Barboza. Everyone's like, yeah, that's a good fight. Not good.
Is that fight gonna happen?
Which one?
That Devin fight. They still got the tickets on sale. I saw that on Ticketmaster over here in Brooklyn. So I'm just saying, I don't know. I hope it really does happen. That's why I don't want to shell out no money yet, because I don't know.
I'll tell you who I might want to put at number 8.
Who?
Jermaine Ortiz.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Nice.
That's a good shout.
That's a good pick.
Yeah,
I agree. I'm going to go with that. Yeah. I completely forgot about him.
Yeah, let's put Ortiz, because I got them all in front of me, so I'm just looking at the different sanctionings that they're in. Let's put Ortiz is ranked in the WBO. He's number 11 in the WBO.
He's number 10 on the transnational rankings. So
You notice we didn't put that other guy on there yet. That guy Pitbull. He's not even on the list, and he got a belt.
Which one?
Isaac Cruz.
Pitbull. He got a belt. And we didn't put him on the list. We just dissed him.
How long is this list, Chann?
Well, we're for number 9 now. So we did.
How far are we going complete to complete? We're doing 1 to 10 or 1 to 15?
I would say 10, but if we can fit 12, cool. If not, fine. If we can go,
if it's 1 to 10, I don't see any room for Pitbull Cruz at all.
I know. I'm just laughing. I'm not saying he should be on there, but the hilarity of it that he's got a belt and he's still not even in the top 10. That's why I'm laughing.
The division.
I mean, dude, it's like the Ring. It's like the Ring magazine knows that he beat a shit fighter to get that belt. So it's like it's like, well, let's not even put him on. Like
exactly.
Yeah. See, you realize he ain't that good. He's a champ, and we're still like, so what?
Exactly. The PBC should be embarrassed.
Yeah. Embarrassed. It's their last tango in Paris. Yeah, it's terrible.
So now we're looking for 10, aren't we?
Number nine now. So there you may want to put a Jack Catterall. It's fine.
That works.
Catterall at 9.
Yeah, I can go with that. That's fine.
We can put, because I mean.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
I mean, you've got Rowley.
Oh God.
I'm just giving you the people that are available. Alberto Puello. You got Hitchins.
Clinchins, you mean? So.
Hitchins, Huggins, Huggies, you know, these guys are Sir Hug a lot. Related to Lawrence Hugoli. Yeah.
I hope they never meet. They'll probably hug for like 20 minutes.
Oh God.
Exactly.
Free hug down rule. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Okay, so we got Elvis Rodriguez. No, we got Ismael Barroso. So it's either Carol, Ismael, or who else did you just say, Lee? Or
Barboza.
I would say Catterall.
Yeah, I'll go with Catterall. Number 9, right? Number Catterall. Yeah.
No? Anyone think anyone's better?
I agree.
9's near Catterall for 9.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
No.
Jack Catterall. Okie dokes. Number 10.
Number 10. Well, okay, so Barroso flattened O'Hara Davies, who was the mandatory in a round. So and O'Hara was looking good. He was on some fine form before that. So yeah, if you want to put him as number 10, I got no issues with that.
Anyone cool with Ismail being there? Because I am.
I'm okay with that.
I got no arguments.
No arguments? Okay, let me just have a look. Just would you put? So yeah, you would put Barroso over Lemos.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, I'm just double checking. Okay, Barroso.
Okay. He's the current interim champion, by the way. Just the WBA, so yeah.
He is in the WBA. That's correct. Let's go 11. We can still put a couple other lads there.
Yeah, because beating O'Hara Davies the way he did, and then the scenario, like Lemos unfortunately he didn't get the nod against Hitchins, unfortunately, and
Davis is a C-level fighter to me anyway. I mean,
yeah. What about where were we putting? So we've got.
So who's the guy that had that who Prograis beat before he fought Haney?
What the hell is that guy's name? Yeah, that was the terrible fight he had, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, and it was terrible.
God, it was awful. Zarilla, Danielito Zarilla. That's the guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he worth a shot for 11?
He's not even ranked in 15.
He probably could be Isak Cruz. Who knows?
Yeah, he's not even ranked in the top 15. He's not
I
even mentioned.
I don't see him anywhere.
Not mentioned in the top 15 anyway. So no, I would.
Since then,
we've got. Huh?
Has he even fought since then? Is a Rhea guy since the brothers?
I don't think he has. Yeah. I don't think he has. No. So we got Hitchins, Barroso. I mean, Barbosa. O'Hara. I'm just giving you who we're going to be. Who's a candidate for number 11? So we got Hitchins, Barroso, Davies, Lemos. I mean, we look like we might be going to Lemos, or would you want to boot, or do you want to put, or you into Barbosa?
Well, who's Barbosa beat? That's my question.
Let
me take a look at his resume right quick.
Let's have a look. Yeah.
Remember, it's number 10 now, isn't it? At number 10, you're not going to have a stellar resume.
Yeah, but you still got to look. Still have a quick ganders.
Yeah, he beat Jose Pedraza. That's probably like his most notable. Yeah. In his last
fight. He beat Pedraza at what? At 140.
140. Yeah.
Moved up.
But that doesn't really say much. Who hasn't beat Pedraza at this stage, though?
I mean, Pedraza till when Pedraza was only good when Tank had him.
Yeah. When he was undefeated and he was a champion.
Tank's great win, champion at 130. I mean, I guess we could. I guess we'll give Barbosa that at 11.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Ex-champ. I know he's not the same, but I mean, this is only spot number 11. So, Arnold. Okay.
Oh, he beat Zarilla too, as well.
Yeah, he beat Zorilla as well. What was it? Yeah. What was the outcome? How did he beat it?
UD, unanimous decision.
Okay. 12. So we have got Davies, Lem. I think we need to put Lemos in at 12.
All right.
Or do we?
Well, technically, even though I would agree if he beat Hitchins, I would.
He beat Shelby at 135.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, he hasn't beaten no one. Still.
If he actually got the nod against Hitchins, I'd say yes. But since it's Hitchins did the fun,
you squeeze Hitchins in there then because beat Lemos.
Yeah, I guess. But this is the bit where we not.
It's tricky now.
Yeah.
Can we still not say that Lemos is better than Hitchins still? Or do we have to say, okay, are we rigid and we have to go Hitchins then Lemos?
Yeah. Even as much as I hate it, yeah. Even though he low key thought, even though we low key Hitchins, then when he still got the nod, unfortunately.
Yeah. So. Okay, so let's do Hitchins.
Then Lemos after that.
Lemos. We're at number 13. I'm not. Let's go to 15. We're gonna have to go to 15. We can't end on 13. Sorry.
Okay. Who else is there?
We got O'Hara Davies. We have some guys that I don't know. Okay, so we got Delgado. Oh, we got Mr. Rivera. Is that the
Muhammad? That's he's on 140 now. That's the lightweight. The Frank Martin
he came up from 135. Is he the Ali looking one?
Yeah, that's him. That's him. Yeah.
He's got top at 135.
Yeah, Frank Martin beat him. Frank Martin. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Has he done that?
I don't even know. I wasn't even aware he moved up.
Yeah. He has had a fight at 140. Has he fought? Could you check on his box for it?
Yeah. 1 sec. Yeah, I'm looking now. Let me see.
Yeah. I thought maybe he's moved up. Yeah, I think I was aware he moved up. I think he's fought at 140.
Maybe he had one fight there. I'm checking. Let me see.
Maybe. Yeah, but it was definitely Frank Martin at 35.
He fought Sergey Lipinets. Late last year. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he did. He beat Lipinets, right?
Yeah, you did. Yeah, I didn't even know that. Oh, that must have been on undercard or something.
Yeah, that's what I was aware, but it was vague. But I knew he did move up and he had the one fight. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, it was on the undercard of Benavidez Andrade.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't even know that. Wow. Okay.
That's
Got it.
it.
Yeah. Okay.
So shall we put him at 14?
All right, that's fine. I'm cool with that.
That works for me.
Yeah.
Damn, Lipinet's having a rough go of it.
Damn, we don't have no respect for Pitbull. We not even put him anywhere.
Dude, as fun as he is, he steps out of his domain, he's losing that title. I'm telling you.
As soon as he got that belt's hostage and he don't beat none of the top lads.
Watch, as soon as Tank beats Frank, he's gonna fight Pitbull for that belt. Watch, I'm telling you, that's what's gonna happen.
There it goes. Yeah. And then we got
That rhyme. Tank beats Frank.
We got number 15. We got a Liam Paro.
Oh wow.
Elvis Rodriguez. Let me see. I know who Elvis Rodriguez is.
What the hell?
Let me just see his face. Elvis Rodriguez. Yeah, from the DR. Look. Hang on, let me see your last fight. I'll remember you from your last fight.
So AJ, you already think Frank Martin is gonna lose against Tank?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Well,
yeah, me too.
Well, I'll let you think Tank's gonna win, or
Tank's gonna beat him.
No, I didn't say anything. I'm just asking opinion.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
I think Tank beats him.
Tank's gonna win. He's gonna win.
I don't want him to.
Maybe I'll Frank pause there, but I don't think he's gonna win though.
Yeah.
Tank's gonna
win. Yeah, but you know what? It's not a given though.
It's not.
They sparred,
yeah.
And I know sparring is sparring, but he gave Tank that work in sparring as well, and Tank gave him some work in sparring. So they was pretty like evenly matched in the sparring little wars. He actually came into spar Tank. He sparred one of Floyd's fighters. And
Tank is at 135 still, right?
Yeah.
Tank 135. Yeah. So he came in and he sparred one of Floyd's fighters and he stopped the fighter. I think after he was supposed to go 6 rounds with him, and I think he stopped him within 4.
Oh wow.
So he came back and they wanted him to spar the dude again. But for some reason, Floyd said, well, Tank's in today, so spar Tank. So he's like, oh, okay. So they was actually quite cool with each other, gave each other that work. And I heard it was both competitive. He gave Tank the business, Tank gave him the business. And it was like, Frank Martin said, out of everybody in the division who would give him the most problems, he said it would be Tank. So I think Tank beats him. Sorry,
I was shocked that Tank is fighting a black fighter for once.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, right?
Damn, that's crazy to me. That's why I want to say I don't want to jump too far now.
He's got no options left. It's getting smaller and smaller.
It's just another PBC, just thought up fight, in-house fight. That's all it is,
In-house fight, Yeah. Hold up. So who were we just talking about? Okay, so the last guy that Rodriguez fought, God, was Victor Postal in 2023. He beat him TKO 7 rounds. Okay, this guy ain't fought nobody.
Victor Postal, that's a good ass. Victor Postal is the shit.
That's who bad guy. Back in he beat him in 2023. January, February, March, April, May, June, July.
He took his years ago.
Years ago. He was 31-4 though.
But it was a competitive fight, and Victor Postal is the shit. I remember that
number 15. Yeah, because he stopped him in round 7. I mean, why not? I mean,
Danny
a lot
Garcia
of
paid him to step aside. I remember that.
yeah, I'm up to 31-5 now. I mean, yeah. I mean, you're not going to put O'Hara Davies. You're not going to put. Well, maybe you might want to put Isak Cruz at number 15. Then, do you want to put him? I don't think he
All right,
belongs.
okay, that's fine. So
You want to put Isak at 15 then?
that works.
Sharon, AJ, and I'm sorry. I don't want y'all to think I'm forcing y'all to put him on a list. I was just thinking it was funny that a champion and you guys can't. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to. You know, guys don't even have to put him at 15. I really don't care. I just think the whole thing is just comedy to me.
Yeah, so you wouldn't put him at 15, is what you're
I don't
saying?
even think so. No.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
That's why it's funny to me.
Oh, let's just put Rodriguez on.
Okay, that's fine.
Elvis Rodriguez. He beat Victor Postal. Victor Postal's not like Victor Postal's only got 5 losses. Ex-champ.
That works.
Yeah.
But I mean, Cruz. What belt he has? A WBA, right?
Yeah.
Oh God, that's
Yeah.
so embarrassing. I feel bad for the WBA.
We're going to put Elvis Rodriguez. That's who we've put. So the list goes as follows. Number 1 coming in at the best top 15 according to Unbox with Chann. Super lightweights is Devin Haney at number 1, Teofimo Lopez at number 2, Subaru Matias at number 3, Josh Taylor at number 4, Regis Prograis at number 5, Jose Ramirez at number 6, Frank Martin at number Sandor Martin. Sandor Martin at they've all got the same surnames. Sandor Martin at number 7, Jermaine Ortiz at number 8, Jack Catterall at number 9, Ismael Barroso at number 10, 11 Arnold Barbosa, 11, 12 Richardson Hitchins, 13 Gustavo Lemos, 14 is Michelle Rivera, and 15 is Elvis Rodriguez. We did it.
Wu-Tang is in the building, baby.
Would you guys put Isak Cruz in the top 20?
Damn good list. Damn good list.
It was a great list, guys.
Damn good list. Damn good list.
Would you guys put Cruz in the top 20? I'm just wondering.
No.
I don't know why that tickles me.
He probably comes just outside that. He'd be 22 or something. 23.
Oh snap!
Yeah,
that's funny.
We could put out a few of them lads. I'd rather put O'Hara Davies before Cruz.
Yeah.
Rolly gets no respect.
Rolly and him will go together. So they're interchangeable. Like they'll be like 23 and 24, like or 28 and 29.
If all he's done is 1 win over Rolly Romero,
I mean,
what's funny is like as bad as Isaac is, it's surprising that he actually gave Tank a very competitive fight.
Yeah, he did.
He really did.
Hank hurt his hand in that fight, but still,
he pushed them all the way. He pushed them all the way, though. He really did.
He did. Like that's saying less about Tank, to be honest.
Tank needs to stop fighting tomato cans.
Guess who we did miss out of that whole list? We didn't put Ryan Garcia in there at all either.
No, we didn't. Nope. He's done nothing on 140 at all. Nothing.
He might have done less than. Yeah, he's done less than Cruz.
Yep.
Bruce, yes. Oscar Duarte.
His best one is Luke Campbell. That's it.
That was a 135 though, wasn't it?
That was at
It is a
35.
135. Yeah.
Okay, well, Ryan, yeah. Sorry, Ryan. Right. Well,
He's gonna get get beat by Devin in a couple weeks. Thank you. All right, moving on. Anyway.
So, you know, unfortunately, that's afortunadamente, he's going to lose there as well. You know. Okie doke. So, we are moving on. I think, just quickly bring it, because I want to end with the Baumgardner thing. I just want to quickly, with the Terrence Crawford thing. Who is it? He's supposed to be fighting. Is it
Madridov.
Matrimov.
Oh, that's in the works?
He was on the Saudi undercard.
Mobs. Is it Matrimov or Matrimov? Matrimov. It's Matrimov.
I've got Madridov in my head, but it might well be Madrimov.
Matrimov.
I like that fight.
Oh, you might be right. Is it Madra? God.
I've got Madridov in my head because I was calling it that night.
Yeah, maybe you're right then. Madrid. Yeah, you're going to be right. Madridov. Okay, so God, does he even come up from here? Come on, you know who he is.
I like that fight. I'm mad at it.
Nah, I don't think it is. It's Matrimov. Yeah, it's Matrimov. Not Dov. Yeah. Israel. Yeah. Yeah. Israel. Yeah. So Matrimov, he will be. Is that fight going to happen? Because you can see what they're doing with poor old Crawford. Yeah, again, trying to fuck him up. So Madrimov, let me just get his. He's 10-0 with a draw, 7 coming by way of knockout. He's never been stopped, as he said, because he's 10-0.
That fight stopped Kurbanov. We saw that live, I believe.
Yeah, that's the one we saw. Yeah, Magomed Kurbanov. Yeah, we did see that live, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Was that? I love Terrence Crawford, but I don't know why he's still fighting. I would just like, if he can't get the fights he really wants, like the rematch and the Canelo fight. Why is he fighting? Like, I mean, he doesn't have nothing to prove, in my opinion. These are all meaningless fights. That's just my opinion, though.
Right off into the sunset. Yeah, he's built a beautiful mansion. He's built a beautiful mansion.
Oh
yeah. And like he's not fighting. What happened to the rematch with Spence? Canelo don't want to fight. He's not really getting. And this fight with, I was kind of looking like maybe Sebastian will fight him or something. Like nobody's gonna fight him. Like he's been he's been ostracized again. I would just say F it and just leave. Yeah, because what's the point? This is all meaningless fights. I don't want to sit because I don't want to like disagree for the first time for the evening with AJ saying. I mean, he said he ain't mad at it. I'm not really mad, but I don't know. I'm not. I just, I really want to see him.
I see this as exciting as it was with the David Avanesian. At least David Avanesian was way more accomplished, European champion. This guy is a novice. He's 10-0.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't know. Yeah, do I sound like a hater?
You know, him beating Madrimov, what's it going to do for his resume?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
He'll be a champion in another division.
Another weight.
Madrimov has a belt.
Yeah. That was for the vacant WBA 154. Yep. So he'd be fighting for a belt. Yeah.
That's right.
I understand, but they're not gonna let him fight the top dogs at 154. That's all I'm saying.
Was he defending or did he get the belt?
Oh no, that was for the vacant belt. That was for the vacant belt in that fight. Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, I remember because he was 9-0. He was very green, and then you got to
I think he's an accomplished amateur though, so that's what it is.
Yeah, that's what we were saying. He's okay. I get it. I got it. Now,
and the only thing I can think about, because this is with the Saudis, so the Saudis is giving him money, unlike so maybe, but still, I'm not really like Chann, AJ, you all know I love me some Terrence Crawford, but I just I'm just not. I don't know. I'm just disappointed, not with him, but just with Yeah, just with the politics. That's all
Because
I'm
everybody's
saying.
everybody's ducking him. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like turning like you would think he would like. It's like he turning more of a boogeyman now after he beat Spence ass than he was before. Now even more. It's like, come on now.
Yeah.
It's like he can't win. He can't win either way.
He can't win. I feel so bad for him.
That's so
Yeah.
messed up. I'm sorry to sound like a negative Nancy.
I mean, he's got a belt, Madrimov, so
He does.
go take it.
That's why I'm not mad at. That's why I'm not mad at it. Honestly, I'm not mad at it.
Division champ. What up, sis? What up, sis? There you are. I was like, where Lisa at? Yeah, go take Madrimov's belt. I mean, the geezer's 10-0. Hang on, how many KOs? He's got 7 out of those 10. I've looked at his resume. Korbanov. Yeah, I mean, he ain't fought no one, so. But to beat a 25-0 geezer, yeah, this guy's fully ammed up. Uzbekistan or something he's from. Yeah, Uzbekistan. Yeah. Resides in California.
Yeah, if you can beat Madrimov, get his belt, then if you can unify, do it. If you can't, then retire.
You know what I'm retire. At least you're going to unify because PVC don't want him near their fighters. He don't want them near them anymore. PVC don't want.
And maybe Canelo might say, "All right, fuck it, let's do it, motherfucker."
I don't think so.
Maybe Canelo might say, "It's my night."
We giving Canelo too much credit too. Like
he may say it. Where are you, Canelo? Get the fuck out of here!
Get the fuck out of here, man! It's my night.
It's my night. It's my night. Maybe he'll tell Crawford that. Yeah, it's my night. He will never tell Crawford, get the fuck out of here. He knows to have some respect around there. You know what I mean? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I'm with it. Just go and get this geezer's belt. It's 10-0. You won't get respected for taking a 10-0 person's belt.
Exactly.
He's going to say, "Well, he was supposed to do that, so why didn't Errol go and do it then?"
Thank you.
You know what? Next show you need to make. I don't know whether you guys talk about that last week because I've been missing a lot of shows, but I don't like what Errol and the PBC did with that whole.
Oh yeah, we spoke about it.
Yeah, that's disgusting. Yeah.
We covered it. Like, AJ wasn't here, but we did cover it. We did cover it, didn't we, Leon? About the PBC kind of trying to block.
Yeah, he should be ashamed of himself. Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence needs to be ashamed.
Wherever they go, wherever he goes, the PBCs, they're like fucking this energy vampires.
They're the worst.
The worst. He needs to flame on them.
And you know what? I want to know what was the numbers for those fights. For that last fight on Amazon. I know Amazon, but I want to know what's the numbers on that. We will never know.
Nope, we probably won't.
It's a good sign when they don't.
I bet you nobody's seen that fight except for people that just so happens to have Amazon. And well, I saw it, but I'm just saying I doubt if it's really did anything.
Yeah. Woo, it's warm. I've already got 2 mosquito bites.
It's warm here too, Shan. It's 75 degrees outside in New York City.
Yeah, but I got 2 bites.
I got one too in the back of my head like 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
Got one here on my arm and here on my arm.
I'm allergic to those things. I itch so bad from them.
Yeah, I don't really.
I have mosquitoes. My little bitch is always biting you and running off and hiding.
It's like women, eh? Just like women.
Uh-huh.
Oh God, yeah. I tried to get my mosquito spray out when I do these shows because in the summer. Remember last summer, guys, and the summer before, because the lights attract all of the mosquitoes as well. Remember how I was like, guys, I'm getting bitten here.
You sweet blooded, Sharon. You got sweet blood.
I have to sometimes sleep with the spray on, but the spray don't smell good. And I guess that's why it repels them. Or I get the mosquito bands, the bands, the bangles. I put it on my ankle or one of my wrists to go to bed in.
My grandma's from Antigua, and when we used to visit her, in the islands, we used to have nets on our beds. I don't know if you've seen that, because like like nets, and we'll put the nets over our. I need to get one because I live near Central Park, but like a net. You know what I'm talking about? Those nets.
Me too. I got yeah. When you live near a park, all of them come out. The gnats, the
Yeah.
fish. Oh God, yeah. I mean, I don't know what type of summer that we're going to have. Is it going to be in the UK? Is it going to be? We right now our weather's
We're
us
due a
New
nice summer. We are due one.
us in New York are pretty much same kind of temperature right now. Us, you'll see New York start to leap off, like get really hot quicker. We're still in
Yeah.
rainy season, so it's going both. But then you've got California, Vegas, Atlanta. They're already in the they're already in the 80s already.
Yeah.
80s, some of them are already like mid 80s. It's crazy. Virginia's doing numbers as well. So you know me, the weather forecast girl. I like weather so much. It's one of the most boring sciences to most people, but I absolutely love weather. I don't know why. But yeah, it's just something of an intrigue of mine where I see the weather around the world and see it, we can ban. I noticed like I said, us, New York and Jersey, we're pretty
Yeah.
much the same temperature, but at times New York seems to be a little bit colder than us right now, just a little bit.
Right now,
Jersey,
yeah. Today we were hot, but tomorrow's gonna be cooler.
yeah, Jersey seems to be hotter. New York seems to be with London. I'm saying London because the whole of the UK is not the same. Up north in the UK is always a few degrees. We live in the. I'm a southerner, so. Down south, so we hotter. We ain't stupid, but we hotter. Southerners, but yeah, I am a southerner. So yeah, so we tend to we're always warmer than northerners. Yeah. So yeah.
But Chann, right quick. I have to be getting going, but before I do, I just want to comment on the brief subject of Alicia and Clarissa.
Yeah, let's go. Wait. Oh, do you gotta go? Oh, right where it was getting juicy, man.
I know. Got some
Oh,
stuff to
how
do.
convenient, eh?
No,
How
I got to get back to work tonight, and I got some stuff to do before I go. Yes,
okay.
well.
I feel sorry for you, Prime. Your allegiance, these humans. The trouble with loyalty to a cause is that the cause will always betray you.
AJ, I haven't checked Cash App. I'm not sure if it's there. Just letting you know, because I don't want to pretend that I did and I didn't mention it. And you think, why has she mentioned it? Because it doesn't always notify me because someone else is thingy. So I need to look at my emails, right?
Oh no! I'll explain that later. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I just didn't want you to think, oh, if you thingy and I've not said anything.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but I'll let you know. I'll explain later in the voice note to you. Okay.
Let me know. I can look out for the thingy as well. Yeah, sorry, my bad. All right. So, because AJ is leaving the building, we are now going to speak about the next topic. In the building. In the building. There we go.
Now, as far as Alicia and Clarissa, this whole feud, I don't have much to say because they're not about to fight. So I don't know why Alicia is targeting Clarissa. She has plenty of fights between 130 and 147 that she could, fighters that she could target. So I don't have much to say about it because this fight is a non-starter. They're not about to fight. Now, Arlette, you can go next because I'm sure you have a whole lot to contribute on the subject.
Actually, I said what I had to say during the WhatsApp. It's you know what? I don't like Alicia Baumgardner.
Wait.
We know.
Let AJ get out all of what he needs to get out, and then we can say goodbye to him. And
Okay,
then
no problem. But
no,
he did ask me, but go ahead. He asked me what I
so
thought about it.
Arlette will have a lot to say about it.
No. But that's all. I was done. I love you guys. This has been a great show. Had a lot of fun. Good being back. I'm at 100%, and I'll see you all on the next one.
Thank you, AJ. Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Take
Love
care.
you.
floor is yours.
I only got nothing much. What I said
Wait,
before, I already said before.
AJ, go. I got to do my. AJ, get off. AJ's left the ball dizzy. Yeah, we got the format here. I'll let
It's just
I'll let
AJ.
when everyone goes, I'll say that
I
they've left.
mean, everybody know that this was a whole setup by Clarissa,
Can you
not
tell
Clarissa
people what
Shields.
we're talking about? Because some
No,
people don't know.
basically, that little that I guess they had some type of altercation. Um, that Clarissa Shields snatched Alicia Baumgardner's hands from her face, and it's basically, Alicia Keys. What am I still? I'm still calling this girl Alicia Keys. Alicia Baumgardner is writing checks that her ass can't cash, and she tried to try to drive attention away from all the steroid controversy and all that stuff by putting Clarissa Shields' name into. That's why a lot of people thought it was fake, because we don't know where it came from. No one knows where it came from. That's why everybody thinks this is fake. It's because of Alicia Baumgartner. Because where did this come from? Even Clarissa Shields doesn't understand. The thing with the airport thing looked fake too, in my opinion. When Clarissa Shields was just minding her business, and Baumgartner took out her phone and start harassing the girl while she was putting up her luggage, and now Clarissa Shields decided, you talked enough shit. So come on, let's talk about it. Let's be about it. And she's trying to switch the narrative, saying that the girl is jealous of her, making all kind of colorist remarks. And really, I've had enough of this trick. I like, seriously. I feel like if you're not gonna fight about her, if you're not gonna fight this chick, I don't even want to hear your mouth. She already punked you. Alicia. She punked you the other day. You shouldn't have anything to say anymore. Cause everybody knows. I don't care if you really ride hard for Alicia. She got punked. So I mean, that's what I'm saying. This is a dead topic. And if she's still talking crap after this, then I don't know what to say.
There we go. We're gonna dive in and still keep talking like Iron here. I'll let Leon go ahead, Lee.
Yes, like I said to you before the show, like I kind of resent having this discussion because no fight is going to happen. No fight is in the works to happen. So it's just giving Alicia what she wants, just to be spoken about. And I don't know if it's a diversion away from the whole. I don't. It doesn't. I just don't get it, because she had the ruling where she cleared herself from the case, and the WBC said it was there, but it wasn't done intentionally. So she's been able to keep her belts. Then she starts calling out Clarissa Shields. So I don't know if it's a case of trying to divert people's attention away, but all that's done is left the door open for Clarissa Shields to start saying, "You're a drug sheet, you're a drug sheet, you're a drug sheet," and that's all Clarissa Shields is going to be saying now. Like, what am I looking for? What am I looking like? Dropping £30 for a drugs cheat. So it's just and then she's with the whole colorist remarks. She's got form because she was calling Michaela Mayer a Karen, and I wasn't sure. Did you say she called Shields a monkey or something? Because when they had that arguing, I grew up with too many sisters, man. When I hear all of that noise, it just goes in one ear and out the other. I don't even hear all of the words anymore. But yeah, it's I don't like those kind of insults. If you're going to insult somebody for boxing, just keep race out of it. Yeah,
No, I was saying that
sorry, I don't know.
I wasn't. Alicia Baumgartner didn't call. I didn't hear her call. I was referring to someone else from a TV show
Okay.
calling someone a monkey, and that person was black. And I feel like a lot of people was defending that person, saying that, oh well, you know, she didn't mean it, but when you call a black person a monkey and stuff like that, that is racist to me. I mean, I always,
But Alicia did it.
and when, no, Alicia did say colorist stuff about the woman's hair texture,
Let's
about
just
her needing to wear.
it feels like we're too messy all over the place. It's too messy. We need to get this a bit together. So let's talk about her basically first and foremost calling out. Let me just. So she was calling out Clarissa Shields. You have to mute your mic, Leon. It's really bad. Or is it Arlette? Check. Both of yous. One of you two. Ugh. Please have good audio next time, because when people hear this on playback, it sounds really bad in your ears when it's just like, I don't know which one of it is YouTube, but one of you two. Leon usually does have good audio, so I'm not sure why it's feeding back. Arlette's always got iPhone trash, so it always is trash. So she has been consistently calling out. When I say she, Alicia Baumgardner, calling out Clarissa Shields. Now, Lisa Baumgardner campaigns at 130. She did campaign, I think, in the amateurs at one point at 147. So she does have the, the wherewithal to be at 147. Hence why she's saying to Clarissa 147. Oh, thanks, AJ. I will get to it. It does store them. Don't worry. Now it auto stores them, so I don't lose them. So don't worry. I've got it. Yeah. So she's been calling her out. I think Arlette's fallen out. Maybe her phone rang. She's been calling her out, and to meet her at 147. Now, Clarissa Shields said about I'm not sure if it was for Alicia Baumgardner, but she could make 147 for a fight. I guess she can't make 147 for a fight. Yeah, it weren't Arlette, it is Leon. Leon, yeah, your audio. I gotta mute you. Yeah, mute. Yeah. Arlette, it was Leon, so I don't know if he fell off because of phone call, but come back in because a part of the convo on this. So what were we saying? Ugh. So Clarissa Shields said for her, I'll go to 154. That's what I can make is 154. Now, granted, Clarissa Shields has already come out. She said, I walk around at about 175. 175 can mean 180, 185. It could mean 170. It depends when a woman's on her cycle. We hold a lot of water. So, it makes us heavier at some points, And plus, women love to lie about their weight anyway. I don't know why, but they do. I don't bother lie because it's like, you're gonna see me, So if I be like, oh, I'm 120 pounds, and you see me and I'm like 170, like what would be the point? By the way, I don't weigh 170, but you know what I'm saying. I don't understand why women lie about their weight. Just say whatever the weight you are. No one gives a fuck. But anyway, so yeah, just mute Arlette, please, just for the minute. It's Leon, but just mute because it's silent. Yeah, so basically, Clarissa Shields says, I walk around at 175. I'm too big for you. I can come down to 154. Now, bear in mind, Clarissa Shields is a 3-time undisputed. So she was undisputed at I think she was undisputed at 160 twice and 154. Even though she campaigned at 168, she was never undisputed, but she was a champ. Like, what I'm saying. So basically, for her to make 147 is near enough fucking impossible. So drop it out. So then it comes out that team Shields with Dimitri Salita contacts Baumgardner's team and says, look, we can do the fight if you want. We can do it at 154. Because we don't understand why we're getting so much vitriol coming from Alicia. She was a part of our team, part of our camp. when she needed some light shone on her, Clarissa made sure certain people would interview her, XYZ, yada yada yada. Then all of a sudden she pops, and then she comes out with all this guns blazing. You can call out Clarissa Shields, you can. But if you're going to call out the chap that's like Terence Crawford calling out Canelo and going, no, you got to meet me at 154. I'm at 147, but meet me at 154. Or that's like fucking, who else? That's like, Inoue calling out Tank, because you lot always think that Inoue should fight Tank, even though that's just pathetic because there's multiple weight classes. That's like Inoue saying, right, come and fight me. We'll do 126. I'll go 126 for you. Can Tank make 126? No, he can't. So, do you understand what I'm saying? If we seen Terry Harper, you guys can chime in. We seen Terry Harper go up to 154. We seen Natasha Jonas. I think we seen Hannah Rankin go up. We seen we seen Katie Taylor move up a few pounds to go to super lightweight.
Taylor.
Yeah. Who else, Arlette, has gone up out of the girls?
Michaela have.
Yeah, the girls have got Taylor has gone up to super lightweight.
Amanda went up before.
Amanda Serrano went up to fight Taylor.
All these females has
all
went
of the
up.
girls have gone up.
So it's no excuse for her not to go up.
Yeah. So what makes her think that her shit makes patties, that she calls out, whether I'm the quote, Clarissa Shields, I don't know who you are at the back, so yeah. I don't know who you are at the back, so unless you can quickly at the back show me who you are on cam, and then otherwise you can't come on, I'm afraid, because I don't know who you are. And you've got my name as your thing. Let me see. Let me have a look. Oh. So why did you jump off then? You jumped off. Come back then. Say a piece. No, I'm talking to him back. Come back then if you want to say a piece. Hurry up. Let's go. Yeah, someone wants to come on the panel, but I didn't know who he was, but he sent a message in the chat. Cool. You can come on and say your piece, but hurry up. Speak now or forever hold your peace. So yeah, as we say, Arlette, we've seen the girls go up.
Mm-hmm.
Why is Alicia Baumgardner different? Why is she not supposed to go up? Can anyone tell me in the chat what makes her the different one? Why?
Because she doesn't want the fight.
Yeah. Go ahead, say that again, Lee.
She doesn't want the actual fight.
You sound fine now on audio. Doesn't sound bad now, by the way.
Okay. Yeah, because I mean, next time I come on my laptop, because I've got it on my phone. But it's been working fine recently.
Yeah,
I just don't think she actually wants to fight. I just don't know why she's doing it. It just doesn't make any sense.
I could think of a number of reasons why.
Yeah, we definitely can. You can just take it to the stage now. Then she goes and says that Clarissa Shields. So anyway, Team Shields, Arts Team Baumgardner, the reps. What's up? We can do 154. Bear in mind, there's no belts on the line. Even if, just say, devil's advocate that Shields could make 147. What belts does Baumgardner have at 147, and what belts does Shields have at 147? So what would this just be? Just a normal, rubber match, just for nothing? Okay. 154 would be the same thing, because Clarissa Shields doesn't have her 54 belts, as she's now undisputed again at 160. So those belts are vacated. So why don't you? Let's go ahead. What up, Joe?
Hello, baby. You all right? Just wondering how big your seat is.
You know, you always get someone that's a bit of a... God, you always get someone that's a bit off-key. Someone wants... Yeah. Okay. All right. Nice one. You had your little time. back to the chat you go, love. So, how big your feet are. Some people are crazy, aren't they? That was funny. So, as I
I
was
thought that
saying,
was Jed for a second then.
no, it was one of our lot, just being an idiot. No, it was a UK person. And like, John, you want to know how big your feet are? He was saying like, oh, I like your music, so like, let me come on. And I just want to say my piece on this. So I thought, okay, come and say your piece on this. But no, he's just someone that's mucking about. So there's no belts on the line at either of those weights anyway. 154, 147. So Team Baumgardner turned it down. They said, no, Clarissa's too big. She's too big for Baumgardner at 154. We can't do it. Okay. They left it there. Baumgardner's still talking. They went back and said, if you want us to just, because you've popped and you want us to just like give you a bit of limelight, we're prepared to do that for you by, you know, hyping up something for a PR stunt. If that's what you want to do, we'll do that for you. They said, oh, no. It's fine. Okay, so they went back and said, listen, we can do the fight at 154. Alicia Baumgardner turned it down. So why, for the life of me, is she now coming back, still going at Clarissa Shields? Clearly, it's for fucking clout, is it not? This is the biggest clout chase that is so corny. So corny, you couldn't even write it in. You couldn't write it in a book. You couldn't write it in a book. So corny, you couldn't fucking write it in a fucking book at all.
And the
So,
thing, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
And the thing about it is that the more she talks, the deeper she puts herself in a hole. She getting exposed by different people left and right, by Adrian Verona, by just like her not being from where she says she's from. I mean, if you want to take this fight in Michigan, who you think who's gonna be the crowd favorite? Not you, Alicia, because people know Clarissa Shields in Detroit. She did, people went to school with her. She did a lot of things for the city. They don't know you, boo. The only reason why they probably cheer for you is because Clarissa Shields was like, oh, come on, advocated for her. But now you turned like that. Not even your boy, her old trainer, that, what's his name, that fought Jamel Charlo. You know who I'm talking about. The guy that used to fight at
Tony
154.
Harrison.
That's her trainer. Yeah. Not even he is riding for her in this fight. So what is she gonna do? The only fan base she has is the horny man fan base. As far as just in it for the hornies. Nobody really don't give a crap. Nobody don't give a crap about her as far as her boxing. They know she's not gonna win this fight. I mean, come on. Anyone that has like a knows that she doesn't stand a chance of beating this woman.
Hi, Lady Chann. It's Vinny. I just want to say I've got a massive cock.
What?
Fucking huge. Fucking 10 inches over.
God.
What the heck is that?
I don't know who these people are. It's trolls. Just trolls.
It's
Go ahead.
funny. No,
Yeah.
that's the same. She don't really have a real fan base anyway. So I mean, they're not interested in her for her fighting skills like that. Come on, nobody's watching her like that.
God, surely he's dying. We're all dying, isn't it? I know. Baumgardner can't win that fight anyway. Even if Clarissa Shields could make 130, 135, 140. It's Clarissa Shields pound for pound beats a Baumgardner.
She's too
Like, let's
skilled.
tell the truth. Let's
If
tell the
she
truth.
could beat Savannah Marshall, a woman that Savannah Marshall is naturally bigger than Clarissa Shield, what do you think she gonna do to friggin' get out of here?
And Clarissa Shields isn't a knockout artist, but with that size deficit, that would be like I said, that would probably be a 4th knockout on her record. Should
Either
knock
a
her.
4th knockout or they're gonna stop the fight. They're gonna stop the fight. They're gonna stop the fight. I'll put money on that fight being stopped, or either she giving up.
Yeah, it would be a wave off. Now, on top of it, so she turned down the fight twice. So we don't want to hear any more of this fight. So now we're going to move on to about the things that she said about Clarissa Shields, being jealous of her. She mentioned in a commentary and on an interview a little. Oh, now, yeah, hang on, let me Leon. She mentioned in a commentary a little bit before that something about Clarissa Shields' wigs and then bring it up to present day that Clarissa Shields is jealous of her. Clarissa Shields wants to be Baumgardner. Clarissa Shields is delusional. She wants to
mentioned
be
her edges, and you know what that means, Chann, in the black community.
talked about where did she say where her edges are at?
Oh, she's
Yeah,
talking about the grain of her edges.
on your lappy. Phone's no bueno. It sounds not good. Always laptop if you can.
Okay.
Stable thing. No, not you. I'll let Leon doing it on his phone, and that's why we're getting that.
But what I'm trying to say is that she said something about her edges and stuff like that. Will you make those are colorist remarks? Those are texturist remarks. Let me tell you something. If a person, if she's trying to, I don't know what type of audience she's trying to like latch on with those kind of comments. But if this was the first time I've heard her, and if she's saying that, like if she was an artist, a singer, or somebody in the entertainment industry, and she made remarks like that, she wouldn't get a a black woman audience. She would be like, that is a lot of the stuff she was saying is extremely offensive, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And I'm not even. I wear my hair natural. You've seen the texture of my hair. I'm not. I don't. And I'm not. I don't put myself above anybody. And I'm not. But who is her to make comments on a black woman's hair? If she, I mean, that is just like totally out of line. It making me think. That's why I say, like, she had to have a mother that wasn't black. She can't. Because a black mother would never, encourage that, like that type of behavior. Especially if she's a black mother, I would never tell my child to make comments like that on another black woman. She's just like a piece of shit. I really don't. Her type is not. And I bet you these guys, especially if a black man ever gets with her, and if she has a black child, she's the type of mother that will pray that her child doesn't have hair like the father. And they are women like that. So, men, watch out for females like that. Just be careful.
Yeah. 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 So Leon, you want to chime in?
Yeah, but I hear all of that, and I agree. Something that a lot of that being a man and being in the UK, I probably wouldn't have picked up on all of those points that you've said. So it's been enlightening that you given some context to those comments, Arlette.
What do you mean being a man and being in the UK is to say colorism's it's not just in America.
It's a lot more charged in America. It's a lot more charged.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Colorism is here as well, in full force.
Not for me. Not in, it's not.
I don't know what he's talking about on this one. Colorism. We've all grown up as black people about dark skin. I don't know how Leon's talking about. Like, he's never heard dark skin people get jeered over lighter skin people, and light skin people jeering black dark skin people. You've never had that growing up with West Indian community, Leon.
That's not what I said.
You said it's not in your life. Not for you. You said
I
it's
said
more
a specific comment.
Yeah, but you said colorism is more charged in America.
Yeah, I think race. I think race in general is more charged in America. Yes, I do.
No, we're talking about colorism, not racism. We're talking about colorism.
But that's included in it. The whole
No,
topic.
not really. No, it's not.
Listen,
Colorism exists
I
within the.
don't know how you grew up then because I don't know, but I just know I know growing up that yes, hair, featureism, lighter eyes, straighter noses, hair textures, lighter skin, dark skin. There's always light skin versus dark skin battles in England. I don't understand. Where
And
did you
that's and, and
where did you grow up then? Because I'd like to have grown up there then if you've never saw or heard like that you didn't know that was the rhetoric that within our own selves there's a battle within our own people about
yeah.
complexion
And
and
that's
features.
why, she keep on bringing up, you're jealous, But she never really said what she's jealous. She just made undertone remarks, and then she
Well,
said,
that's
"Oh,
what I'm
but I'm
talking
still
about.
pretty." No, but
So that there is
I'm
what I'm
just
talking
saying,
about.
if you listen to what she was saying, and oh, you're jealous, but she wouldn't say exactly, but she made undertone remarks about a woman's
What were
hair,
you?
about her.
Yeah, what was you saying, Lee? Go
All
on.
right, but
Sorry.
that's the exact song I was talking about when I said as a man. Those undertones and those second meanings to those comments is went right over my head.
Oh,
Like I wouldn't have if I heard that I would have been like, okay,
yeah, it's a girl thing. Thought it
yeah,
would be.
that's what I mean by that. Saying, "Oh, you're jealous." Like I hear girls say that all the time. I never associated any kind of colorism or anything.
I
Yeah,
really I really think that first of all, Clarissa Shields is far from jealous of this woman, and not because I know Clarissa Shields personally. I'm just like
no, mate.
she put elite, she was like cheering for this girl. She was putting her on. She
She
was
was.
she was supporting her 100%.
She was. Yeah.
So it's no way if you're really jealous of someone, you wouldn't be putting them up like that. You wouldn't. You
Exactly.
wouldn't. She wouldn't have done that. I really think that Alicia Baumgardner has probably been teased when she was young because of her lighter skin. She probably was teased by dark skinned women. And I think she's resentful of that. So now she's saying now that, but she's trying to make it like, oh, it's because of my light skin. No, bitch, because you fucking lied and backstabbed her. That's why. But I believe bad stuff did happen to her when she was growing up, especially if she grew up in a black neighborhood. She probably did, had a lot of people. I really won't doubt that. But I'm talking about present day right now. She's trying to take out stuff that happened to her in the past and she's putting it on people. And because people don't like Clarissa Shields, because Clarissa Shields may have a big mouth, she's arrogant, and she says a lot of shit. I'm not saying Clarissa Shields is a saint. Of course she's not. But in this instant, Alicia Alicia's dead wrong. And I don't think I could really I would never back this woman up for nothing anymore. And and she's a liar too. She's just
So,
her integrity is poor.
so she's not from Detroit. It says she's from Detroit. So Clarissa Shields had to say that she's was undisputed. I don't know, more of like a probably more of like the weak run, but cool. She she's tested positive for 2 steroids.
And
That's a
she
fact.
knew what she was doing. I believe she knew exactly what she was doing.
If you want to hold everybody else to that regard, you got to hold, and if you don't hold any drug cheats to any regard, cool, that's fine, not a problem, because we can still watch them anyway. But we're just listing down the facts of why. I'm just trying to see where Clarissa Shields is jealous. Clarissa Shields 3 times undisputed, plus a 2-time golden Olympian.
She's more
Baumgardner.
accomplished.
She's a 3-division champ. Baumgardner's a 1. Clarissa Shields has got a man. Baumgardner had Tony Harrison,
A
allegedly.
married man.
Now Baumgardner doesn't have Tony Harrison because of those allegations came out. So there's no Tony Harrison. She seems to be training with the Haneys.
They
Yes,
probably hitting her up too. Let's be real.
doesn't have a trainer. You're overlooking Delphine Pursoon and talking about Clarissa Shields. So you know what happens when you overlook fighters. You fight, you're going to get someone that comes in and just washes you, does a Cambosos on Tio. Aren't you? So it looks like you're clout chasing. So you saw how Deontay Wilder did that to Anthony Joshua. Talked about Joshua. Oh, he don't want to fight me. Oh, he's this, he's that. Oh, I'm going to fight him. Oh, this, that, and that. He's ducking me. The whole time he was going to fight Fury for the first time. You know that Fury did the same thing with Anthony Joshua. Oh, Bomb Dos. Oh, he's a bodybuilder. He doesn't want to fight me. This, that. They talked about Anthony Joshua. Then you went and fought, Deontay Wilder 1, 2, 3 times. We've seen it. We've seen this tactic. So open up your eyes, and this is the tactic that we're seeing. Team Shields have said this isn't a tactic on their side. There's no PR for this. There's no nothing. We've gone to our team and we've said, listen, do you wanna fight at 154? She's turned the fight down twice. You can go and check Dimitri Salita. It's doing the rounds, telling people, listen, this girl is going every podcast. She's on Shaq's podcast. She's on this one's podcast. And all she's talking about on these podcasts is not Delphine Pursoon. It's Clarissa Shields.
And Chann, you just said something, and that just like really just got to like really like all these fighters. Alicia is destroying her reputation because all these ladies may not want to fight her without a drug test. No one trusts her. Her credibility amongst other women fighters after all of this stuff is probably like, oh my God, trash.
It's shot to pieces.
Not only with the drug, well, the drug thing especially, but with all of this stuff. Imagine what other women fighters. They probably lost a lot of respect for this woman.
What do you think Franchon Cruz is
Come
thinking?
on. Yeah, not Kate. Everybody.
King Cruz.
Look what Amanda Serrano offered her to fight her, and she made up so many excuses why. It's like none of these fighters really are respecting her. And now look what she's doing. And now, she's just really. She should have just laid low and kept her mouth shut after she got suspended and not say anything. Because the more she talks, she's just like, "Whoa, this is really bad."
It is, and this is why I have to. That's why I have to bring this up. I'd be doing shows on Pretty Privilege when it was to do with fire, this and that, and I have to just call it a spade a spade. This is a no bueno. It's not. This is not good. It's not good. It reeks colorism. It's a sense of entitlement. She thinks she's better than Clarissa Shields because in her eyes she thinks she's more aesthetically pleasing, even though the aesthetics is nothing to do with a fight. You're not going into a fight about who's prettier. That doesn't win a fight. It's skills pay the fucking bills.
And you know what sucks about that whole thing? She never compared her looks to any other woman that she was fighting. She just compared herself to Clarissa Shields, another full black woman. Let's just say that. It's just like, I know what she was trying to do. She's just
It is low class. It's low class. It is.
It's
It is low class. Like I said, when Clarissa Shields does her shit, you lot know me. I call her out too, all this Keith Thurman shit, all her bad attitude. Her attitude at the best of times stinks. It needs a bath. But still, what's right is fucking right and what's wrong is wrong. This is nothing to do with Clarissa Shields, by the way, was at the zone working on commentary.
And one of our pals,
Baumgardner came to be like, whether she's, I don't know, to antagonize. When somebody put her hand on her, she tried to put her hand on in Clarissa Shields' face, your hand would have got twisted all the way around if that was me.
Exactly. You do that to a girl from New York. You put your hands on your around her face, in her face. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
That's the thing that you could. I grew up in New York.
Yeah.
That's one of the worstest things that back in the day that certain bitches would get ragdolled for doing.
You get ragdoll. You
What?
put your hands in somebody's face and you see what happens.
See what happens. Fuck around and see what happens. Trust me, that even me watching it irks me when I see something do it.
You have your hands on. That's like, I mean, if you watch those shows or those reality shows, that's how fights start. When you start putting your hands in somebody's face. Yeah, that's a very, that's a thing that you really wanted to get down. Yeah.
You trigger bitches doing that. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, now.
And one more thing I wanted to say about that whole thing. Like one of our sisters was saying, like something that one of the sisters was saying that how that both of Alicia never really considered her as a friend. They were never friends. Let me tell you this.
God. Yeah.
Let me tell you this about something like that. And I okay. It's not about being friends per se, but I feel when females start talking like, oh, we were never friends and stuff like that. Okay, that's mean like, oh, I can sleep with your man, even though I knew you guys were together, but we were never friends.
We
So
weren't
that
really
makes it better. People use that excuse.
That's an excuse.
To make
Shit.
excuse
Do
for
some foul
downright
shit.
doggy ass
Yeah,
behavior.
foul shit.
Because even if you know that was not your friend, but you decide to stab her in the back, sleep with her man, or whatever the case is. Well, we were never friends. We just hung out together. We just broke bread together. We just went out together. I just supported you, but we were never friends. Get the fuck. That's all I have to say.
That's true.
I don't like when people say that because that's making excuses for people with low down
behavior. That's like, I'm gonna do some fucked up foul shit, but I've got my get out of jail free card to say, but me and you wasn't really friends. So what? It's girl code, there's women code, there's integrity, there's moral code of conduct.
Exactly.
Those things fucking apply.
Exactly. But this is how this world is. You gotta be somebody's friend in order to knock the dog out.
For morals to kick in, you've got to be joint at the hip to this other bitch.
This is how this world is getting like.
Morals kick in of how you got brought up. That's what that's how I got brought up. I don't have to know someone. I know you. We know what's right. We know what's wrong. I don't care. I don't care if I've never met you a day in my life, and then the man that you're with finds his way into my circumference, parameters, radar. I ain't going nowhere near him because my friend doesn't matter if I haven't seen her in real or the person that I've made my relationship with.
Yeah,
that's just how my morals lie.
Yeah, me too. I don't backstab. You don't have to be my friend. That's just like what people. Not everybody thinks like that though. So I have to remember.
No, and that's what my mum said. If you think everybody would think like you, Chanel, you're going to be very disappointed in life. Moral codes of conduct is somewhere where you go, it doesn't waver.
I think that's what Clarissa Shields thought.
She's a girl's girl.
I thought that's what she thought. And Alicia Baumgardner doesn't go by those same standards.
Yeah, because even when she popped, Clarissa Shields stood by her.
Uh-huh.
And could have like kicked her in when she was down then and be like, but now you want to say all this shit. So Clarissa Shields said, why am I jealous of you? A, you're a drug cheat. You've never been in the Olympics. You haven't placed gold. You're not 3 times undisputed. I've never had a split decision. I've never even been defeated in real life. I've got a man. Everything that you're saying What have I got to be jealous of?
Exactly.
What? Oh,
Well,
because
you
you're
know
like
what she was trying to say.
light skin and I'm dark skin. So Clarissa
So
Shields,
I'm better. I'm better than you.
so light and bright is better. I get it. And she's got loose, long curly hair, which she still does add-ins when she wants to. All girls do add-ins when they've had to. If they don't, they don't. It doesn't make you any better. It doesn't make you
Exactly.
gives a fuck. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, for you to think like that, it has to be coming from your household.
Yeah. That's what she was thought. She was like her mother.
And I know it comes from that household. And I know it comes. You know why I know it comes from the household? And I'm not even going to lie. Leon looks like he's Leon's like, I'm dying. Leon, I'm going to let you chime in on it on the bits that you want to chime
It's
in. You
not.
can chime.
It's not. It's not fatigue. It's just
Learning.
I don't get the. I can't join the dots. I don't get the reading into things.
Oh, you don't get where me and Arlette are from. You
Yeah,
don't.
a lot of this is just like.
Are you black? I'm just wondering. I don't really know. I'm sorry. I'm just being real. Are you black?
Oh, I'm not sorry, because wait. Let's just go. What can I play that's fitting for this, Lee? Lee, let's go. All right, let's go.
Let's go, baby! Let's go!
Let's go, Lee.
Because I don't know. I don't want to make that sound like an insult, but he act like he never heard of this type of stuff.
Speak to Arlette now, and you lot get to a place where there's some understanding. Go ahead.
I mean, even if you don't know about the colorism thing, like what
Well,
we
you
was
never
just
even let me
saying
finish.
about honor and people that respect one another.
You ask him a
Sorry.
question. You have to give him room.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But this is what I mean. This is why I'm sitting here holding my head, like with my head in my hands, because I can't even get a sentence out before you use. I will speak words and you take it to mean something else and then respond based on that. But that's not what I said. All I said was I don't get the connections, and then I'm asked whether I'm black or not. Like I'm just like, okay. Like people look at life differently. Like you just said it. Your mother said to you, not everyone's going to see the world the same. Like people have different experiences. Yeah. If a man is listening to two women talk, they are perfectly capable of having a different conversation to the words that are coming out. Sometimes women can have a conversation with each other without saying the words, with little eye looks or little hand movements and all the rest of it. And a lot of it will go through a man's head because I'm not paying attention to all that shit. Like, how many times have I heard the girl say, oh, I don't like her? And I'm like, okay, what did she do? And she's like, she just did stuff. And I'm like, what stuff? Oh, you won't get it. And I'm like, well, no, I won't, because you haven't told me what it is. And it's like, you can't tell me because it's these subliminal things. And I'm just like, I don't get it. I don't sit there noticing all the little intricacies of women's conversations when they're talking, how if they sway their head this way when saying that sentence, it means they don't really like the girl. Or if they make a comment about being jealous, that it means because she's got a darker skin tone than you.
No, but she said that. But we told you she said something about her hair texture and her wearing wigs, like saying that only black women or dark women wear wigs. That's what she did say. We're telling you what she's saying. So
But she
we're
said only
telling.
black women wear wigs.
She's saying she's making a comment about Clarissa's hair texture, and also about her don't needing to wear anything in her hair,
At
like
her
to
edges.
make it look like, okay, only we wear it. And that's not true. She's making a lot of
Yeah, that's what I was
assumptions and
thinking.
a lot of
That's
Her
prejudice.
edges. Her edges.
Her edges, meaning that her edges are coarse and her edges are not.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's like a ridiculous comment
It is a
because
ridiculous comment, but you're saying that you
I know
don't get.
somebody that opened up a shop like that, and they had customers from all over, from all kinds of places.
No, but what I'm trying to say, I'm sorry. What's your name? I can't see your name. Leon, right?
Leon, yeah.
Okay, Leon. What I'm trying to say is that we're telling you what she's saying. You're saying you don't understand the little codes and the little it's she made direct comments on these things, and that's what I'm trying to say. She made direct comments. When you talk about, I don't even want to use the word nappy, but when you like, that's basically what she's saying. If somebody that's not, if I feel the word nappy, if a white person, of a person that's not black or half black or whatever, calling me nappy, or another black person nappy, I would take that as high offense.
Yeah, I mean, and a lot of this as well, even though I saw the clip, as I said, if I hear, not even just women, if I hear two people shouting at each other, going back and forth and talking over each other, it just goes, I don't hear what they're saying. I just choose not to listen.
But that's why we're telling you what it was said, because I heard what she said, and I don't like that type of word. I don't like those type of innuendos. I don't like the colorist remarks. It's offensive. It's offensive. And that's what I'm not rocking with. And that's just on top of everything else she did. That's just the cherry on top. Because we said what she did before that was shitty. So come on. She's just a person with bad friggin' character. And I can't look. I will, like, you to be honest with you, I will watch her fight again. I don't care whether she cheated or what. I know she did, but just to see her ass get beat, yeah, I'll watch her fight. And I really want this fight to happen, even though I know it's not gonna happen, because I want to see that ass get beat.
Go ahead, Lee. Yeah, you finished.
That was.
You get it now, though, with all that in context, because we did try to explain that to you yesterday. About.
Yeah, look, sorry. Now you've explained it, I get that context, but that won't mean going forward, I now know the language of all these double talk, and I just don't hear. It just goes in one ear and out the other.
Okay. So colorism. How do you interpret colorism? Maybe this is where we need to. How do you interpret? What's the definition of colorism? Have you seen it? Have you known it? Have you heard about it? We've all been a part of it at times in our lives.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, my mum is really light. My dad is really dark. You know, I was the darkest of my brothers and sisters.
And they would cheer you, wouldn't they?
Yeah, they used to make their little comments, but it just
that's colorism.
Thinking
that's colorism,
fuck you, basically, isn't it? Yeah,
that's colorism. When, like, do you understand it? Even in your own family, your own brothers or sisters will attack you if based on the color of your skin comparing to them.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, it wasn't. It was more. I took it as colorism when they actually said actual things.
Yeah, but I think she can't come out on. She can't really come out and go, "You black bitch." Do you understand? Or, you know.
But you know what, Leon, Chann, I'm sure you've seen this. Colorism, it does exist in family, even to the extent that some parents will treat the lighter child better than the darker child.
Yeah. I was going to say to you,
it's like,
go ahead.
Just because you don't, what the mom or the father may not say, "Oh, you ugly," or "You the ugly one," but the way how the person is being treated, that's what I'm saying. Why does it have to be? It's just obvious. You gotta put two and two together. That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah, like for instance, my mum's mum. So my mum's Venezuelan. So she's our of mixed race, right? Super light. As you would assume, an extra mixed. Super duper light. So my mum had my sister with a guy that was at the time it was her fiance that was super duper dark. My abuela, she would only walk around with a brolly in the summertime, guys, because she didn't want to get dark. She didn't want to tan, right? So when my mum was like introduced her first of all to first her boyfriend, and then as it became her fiance, they didn't marry. Anyway, it's another story. That he was super dark. My abuela was like guns blazing. This is a travesty. This is no bueno. This is unacceptable. Da, 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 da. Don't bring that child when that child's born. That child's gonna be black. Don't bring that black child around me. Disgraceful, right? That I can't believe how disgraceful that is. Then my sister was born, and she was born light skinned. Like, so my nan was like, "Yay!" Took the baby basically off of my mum and was like, "Yeah, this is like my baby," and was like pretty. Couldn't have any son on my sister. These are the disgraceful things that happen. So my mum saw this because my mum's always been naturally attracted to dark skinned men. When my mum saw this, my mum's always made it that this type of shit is unacceptable behavior to talk about people's texture of their hair, because we come from a family where our texture of hair, and my mum can do it. I see, oh no, there is talking about nappy, even though she don't do it. So I know it. It's in my family. My mum doesn't like it, but then my mum participates in certain bits of it herself, where she's a texturist as well. Do you understand? So yeah. So what we're trying to what my mum will always say to me, and my mum will wear wigs, she'll wear her own hair, but she always go to me, "Oh, why do you wear you got nice hair?" And it's like, it's not about the quality about my hair, it's about the looks that I'd like to achieve. I like different looks, so I like to fuck around with my hair. It's not that deep. But to that, it's a travesty. Oh, so I know this. When I saw Baumgardner doing this shit, I already knew 2 + 2 was making 4. She just couldn't say it, you stupid black bitch. You thought, yeah, I'm prettier than you because you're black as night and I'm light as day. That's all it amounted.
She kept saying, I'm pretty.
I'm pretty. You're jealous of me.
She knows what she's saying, and then
you want to be me. Look at you.
Exactly. And then she was to me, she was being a Karen.
But
I'm sorry.
Chann. Don't you think? I've always thought.
I know it's the comments stopped. Everybody has stopped commenting. The comments is standstill. Everyone's like, doo-doo.
I've always thought that the people that stand there making these big declarations about themselves don't really believe it.
In which way? In which manner?
In the sense of that same comment, I'm pretty. Like, I think, and like people that say, if you genuinely believe you're good looking, you don't really need to make the declaration over and over again.
Of course, that's very true.
That's true, but she was trying to. Okay, go ahead, Chann.
She was doing her down.
So even if she's trying to do it, it sounds like she could have her own insecurity, and she's trying to put it down to somebody else's.
That's what I said. I said she was teased a lot.
Probably by dark.
She was teased a lot when she was younger. I'm talking about Baumgardner.
Yeah.
And she feels some type of way about it. And that's how her way, she's going, you're jealous. Meaning, and if you look, if she's only talking about, if she wasn't, what else would she be talking about? Because everybody knows, at least, what's her name is not jealous of nothing. Her accomplishments can't even compare to Clarissa's. So, and I'm pretty. She was saying she was doing the most, and then she was doing like a Karen. She was acting like a Karen herself. She's calling what's her name a Karen. She was being a Karen because she tried to turn it around to make Clarissa was the big black angry black woman.
Yeah.
By acting like, oh, why is she getting so upset? Bitch, you know why she's getting upset because you was talking shit. Because you were putting hands in her face. Because you was
Yeah.
saying all that shit. And now
Right.
she stepped up to you like a real woman. Now she's the bully. You try to change that around. You try to change the narrative.
Yeah. Yeah. You're trying to change that. You're trying to dictate the
And
narrative.
then you try to do it in front of a
An
white
audience.
audience. Yeah.
I
To make it
predominantly
look like
white.
whoever don't even really know the full story of
They
this thing. They
won't get
just
it.
see this. So
They
in a
kind of
way, Clarissa kind of played into her hands because she's looking like a bitch. I'm like, and even though we know that this bitch is full of shit, but Clarissa Shields, I don't know. I'm kind of like, I'm glad she got in her face, but I'm thinking,
I'm
look, she
glad she
played
got it.
right into this bitch's hands because now she wants that audience to look like she's the victim. I bet you some other channels is gonna look at this big bad bully bullying this this little. Come on.
Mm.
Meanwhile, they don't know that this bitch was asking for it the whole time.
Coming to Clarissa Shields' place of work to antagonize
Yeah,
her. Get a
harassing her,
follow-up to
follow
get a
her on airplanes.
yeah.
Yeah,
Come
but
on.
that happens all the time. Because who was it? Jed was saying about that UFC guy that
Mm-hmm.
likes to get really low with the comments, and as soon as someone punches him, he wants to call the police. Like, that's just what cowards do. They start shit, try to make you cross the line, so that they can get you in trouble. It's like you learn that from young. Do you get what I mean? It's like you either reach a stage where you think, "Eff it, I'm going to beat them and take the consequences," or you think I can just laugh at them. And
She's a victim. She's
We're
a
just
victim in the steroids. She's a victim with everything. She's just a poor innocent victim. Oh God.
yeah. Poor Baumgardner, she's the victim, and Clarissa Shields is
but
the
this is what I mean. How can seriously, if anybody's paid any attention to her, you can't realistically look at her as the victim
well,
because
shows like this are hopefully will let people know that
look at all the. But even
guy.
before all of this, every fight, look at her with Maya.
Mm.
Do you get what I mean? She's been kicking off for ages. She's been kicking off. So it's like
What was the name she called Maya? She called her a Karen, didn't
she called
she?
all she called all kind of Maya. She got a Maya so riled up. Maya kicked her. Do you get
Yeah,
what I
Maya.
mean? It's
But do you notice Maya didn't get called? Oh God, that was ghetto. As soon as I saw the comments yesterday, oh, this ghetto, this Christian's acting ghetto. This one's. I'm like, how is Clarissa the ghetto one? Do you see that it's not held to the same standards due to aesthetics? That's what we're trying
this
to
is my
say.
point. Like
That's what colorism is.
She's
Especially
playing the white
no,
woman game.
but this
She's
is my
playing the
point.
white woman game.
But
go ahead.
this is my point. To me, that's what I was saying to you. They're both. When I said about Clarissa Shields and Alicia Baumgardner, they're both loud in their own way. They both talk
Loud
about
and
themselves top
loud.
in their own way.
They do.
You know, if they decide to set upon someone, they set upon them.
Yeah, but who gets berated out of the two for being the same personality?
That's what I was saying. Like that's what I was saying. Like, why is it that
people come down on Clarissa Shields' personality more than when Baumgardner exemplifies similar traits, if not the same ones, and nobody says anything because they deem her as pretty. And then she picks up on that, runs, takes the baton, and fucking then picks things that she knows that in a white audience, she knows that Clarissa Shields understands the rhetoric, the jargon, the
Exactly.
language, the intent, and what
that's the thing, though, isn't it? Because I don't see it like that.
You know what the certain trigger words are. You know what it is.
You know what it is to put your hands in somebody's face.
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
I
you
don't
know.
care. I don't care if you're from New York, from London, from
Yeah,
whatever. That
we know.
will. You know what that means. Certain signs are like
It's just
international.
global. It's international. It's global. We just know it. Like colorism as well. It doesn't matter if you are black in Brazil, black in Africa, black in darker skinned in India, black in London,
Puerto
UK,
Rican, Jamaican, Haitian, all of it got colorism.
America. We know that is a uniformed rhetoric of colorism, and men,
But this is the
women.
thing. This is the thing. To me, the one who has the right to the more right to talk about and stuff like that is Clarissa Shields, because she has accomplishments to back up her statements that
And
she's the
that's what
GOAT and
it's
she's the
like, isn't it?
greatest. So to me, when she's saying that, I'm there thinking Baumgardner's the one that's making himself look a bit stupid by saying these things.
Yeah, and the whole point is it's supposed to be about boxing. So for her to bring it to that is what we're saying. We're just calling her out on that. We peep you. We know what you're doing, and it's unacceptable. Like we're talking about boxing. I don't understand why you're talking about a girl's hair texture, her edges, nappy, wigs, wearing, her clothes. You're not prettier than me. You want to be me. We peep it. We peep it. It's just unacceptable, is what we're saying. Keep it. Why don't she just keep it boxing? She can't even do that because it just shows that her personality isn't one of the greatest, and that's just not acceptable that you do those types of things.
But this whole thing, right? This is one of the weirdest things that I find about boxing. You get this alpha sport where two people go in the ring and trade hands. It's like one of the most purest forms of testing yourself against somebody else. But then on top of that, when you have the press conferences, it's a load of talk and bitching and just name calling, and it's just like it's so not even beta, it's so omega. It's like it's just talk. It's if you're actually about something, you're gonna do it.
Exactly.
Do you get what I mean? And it's
that's what Clarissa wants. That's what she's saying. Like, let's do it. She's not into the talking back and forth. And you know what? It's making me think that when I really observe this, it's making me think that that Alicia is the one that's jealous of Clarissa. She's
and,
jealous of
and
her.
that's what I'm
Believe it or not,
saying.
I
So
think she's jealous of her career. She's jealous of her accomplishments. She's even jealous that she has a man. You know why I say that? Because she thinks because she's light skinned and she has certain aesthetics that she should get that. Why does
that's
this
what I'm
dark
saying,
woman
Alice.
have that? Why does she get all of that? I'm supposed to be entitled to all of this good stuff. I'm
But
thinking she's jealous of this girl. I think it's another. I think she's really jealous, and she's
that's
trying to
my
put it
whole
on.
point. That is my whole point. Like that, and that's what I see. So that's why I wasn't getting the whole.
Yeah, you was getting it was jealousy, but
That's
you
what I'm
did.
saying. It's like it's her that's insecure. She's the one with the drugs charge. Clarissa's never been popped for anything. Clarissa's got the 2 Olympic gold medals. Clarissa's got the 3 undisputeds. Clarissa's got more accomplishments, and she's shouting, 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 and it's just like it's like watching people in the playground that's jealous of somebody else and is calling them a load of names. It's like, why are you going for them? You
And
learn
that
that
and that's
you
so
learn that in
disgusting.
nursery school.
And
Sometimes they
she
come to
really
you because
backed this woman up. She really, really like looked out for her. And for her, that's what really makes me mad. I can't imagine looking out for somebody and trying to, pull them up so they can be, and then they stab me in the back. That's one thing I do not like backstabbers. I do not like it. That's one thing. I do not like that type of stuff. Not if I'm trying to make you a better person and make you things better for you, and then you're gonna go around and do me like that. Uh-uh.
That's foul. No.
Clarissa
but
is
the
a
world's
better
full of
person than I
backstabbers,
am,
though.
because
That's the thing.
I would have like.
Yeah, but the world is full of backstabbers. Like, there are many people walking around with knives in their back. Like, the vast majority of people have got knives in their back. Like, that's how the world is. It's just foul, isn't it? Like, there's just a lot of foulness. So it's this understanding. But this is my whole point. Like, for me, when I saw that interaction, I wasn't thinking to myself, like, I don't know these. I can't comprehend these people that is calling Clarissa Shields ghetto. Me personally, I ain't got time to be listening to two people shouting and screaming at each other. There's no healthy dialogue. No one's hearing what the other person's saying. It's just a shouting match for the sake of shouting. When I look on it, I'm just like, I looked on it and I'm like, Alicia, man, like, you can come better than that.
Yeah.
And the more you hear about the story, it's the same thing. Like, if all what Clarissa Shields is saying is the truth, you know how I've supported you and then you've come and done me like this. It's just
not
worse.
that. Yeah, but it's not that she's saying it. We actually saw her supporting. We saw her at Alicia's fucking fights and going, "Go girl," and doing this. We saw them posting each other on their social media, out to eat, here, going to the movies, doing this. We saw it. So it wasn't just words, there was actions that backed the words.
Yeah, I never saw it. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
I never saw it. Yeah, it happened.
Yeah.
It's just foul. So it's I'm not these people that are in comments giving, you know, I must see it for what it is rationally, isn't it? I must see it for what it is rationally from what I've seen.
Yeah, I just did this. I just bought this as to wrap this up, and I'm going to wrap this show up now. I just bought it up so to say, guys, I won't be talking about no Shields versus Baumgardner at all. The only time I'm going to be talking about Baumgardner is when she's actually, you know, the lead up, she's fighting Delphine Pursoon, who I think is that's a great fight. Better be careful, fuck around and find out. It's just a shame that Pursoon is on the tail end. She's 38 years old, that woman. Gave Katie Taylor a fucking boot down, and Katie Taylor got gifted. Listen, Delphine Pursoon is a big pressure fighter. I think she's from Belgium. She comes forward. She's got power. She's a volume puncher. She'll just mow you down, mow you down, mow you down. Different from a Jessica McCaskill. This girl's just bigger in stature and is a lot stronger, but still a bit technically better than McCaskill. So Alicia has got to be on her bike for this one. And if you're overlooking a Delphine Pursoon, like I said, you might fuck around and find the fuck out. And
Can I chime in, Chann?
Yeah, of course you can.
One thing I think why she might be being so cocky is her management team won the purse bid. So
yeah, I know.
If anybody's going to get, if anybody is going to get the consideration of the judges, it's going to be Baumgardner.
Not necessarily, because the thing that makes me laugh about that as well, so thanks for bringing that up, is that so Eddie Hearn lost the purse bid. He bid 300K for the fight. That's what he saw what the fight was worth. And I don't see that as wrong, to be honest. And someone else bid, I think, 100 and something K, because he said that the 500K was 5 times more than the person that bid below him. So I just try and do the math. It's like 100K that they bid. That's mad low. But her management team, for instance, where's it going to get aired? When? What network are they tied to then?
But that's my point. Are they taking that risk to make sure she keeps her belts? Because it's a tough fight.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, no one's going to see the fucking fight if you don't got a network to show it.
So then, if there's a dodgy decision, there's less eyes to see it.
No. That surely can't be what they're trying to do with this superstar. No, that wouldn't make sense. That they've done this to be non-televised on purpose.
No, I think they've done it so they can have control of the fight. Like, they can pick their judges, they can pick the people that are going to like Alicia Starr,
they
and to
can't
give
still
her the
keep.
best chance.
Yes, they.
I don't know about that.
Because that's the whole benefit of having a
I
promotional
understand where
outfit
you're
behind
coming
you.
from, Leon, but I don't know.
It doesn't make sense.
I
Think about
mean,
it. That's why people want a promotional outfit behind them.
They wouldn't put in. Listen, to bid in $500,000 to only not get any television on it would mean that that's their money going down the drain, because it's not going to be promoted on the TV for people to know when to buy the tickets. It's going to have to be done via the internet. People to buy the tickets to fill their butts on this, put their butts on the seats. That's going to take a dive.
Yeah, sometimes you have to take a loss on certain fights.
I don't think you're going to bid $500,000 for that. You
She's
would have
coming
just
to the end of her contract.
yeah, but
She's
you
coming
just
to
let
the
Eddie,
end.
yeah, but Eddie's still got last options on that matching rights. He's got
Matching rights. Yeah, but so she's come to the end of her contract. If she gets to the end of her contract and she's got a huge offer waiting for her, as long as she's still got the belts, they can say, okay, let me overbid for these fights, do as much as I can to make sure she keeps those belts. So the least I'm going to get is that offer matched. Either way, it's still a gain in the long term as long as she's still got the belts.
Even though it puts a mega hit on your marquee value if you're in an untelevised fight.
Yeah, because she's still got the belts.
I mean, you could still have the belts and had Eddie pay you the $300K, and you would have got the majority
and
of
not
that.
have control of the judges. But remember, it's the
but I don't think that's worth it to have a non-televised fight. I'm sorry.
Even though I said everything about Delphine Pursoon is like, realistically, who do I think is going to win? I think Baumgardner wins. She's got speed on her, she's got youth on her, and then she's going to have to be on her bike. But I'm just
not
saying,
only that, she got to take that drug test, so we'll see.
and plus she's she's on a probationary thingy where she's got to be,
and that
we'll
might
see
be
how
another
she
reason
is.
as well. If your management have the control, you might be able you get to control whether information gets out there or not.
But
so that
you
might
know
be
what?
another reason.
With this drug thing, I think they really I think her pursues people is going to demand like strict drug testing when it comes to this woman here.
She has to.
So it's like now when I really come to think about it, when you just said that Baumgardner might win, but I don't even know now, because if she's under that type of stuff, we don't know how good she really is. We really don't know.
I just think, and then her management, after also whatever she gets, they get 30%, 20 to 30% of her fee anyway. So if your manager is won the purse bids of $500K, that makes your manager have to get out of that $500K
150,000.
So it just doesn't make, none of this makes sense unless you're trying to make her look like trying to get her in some kind of bidding war, like for her next for being out of her contract after this fight. It makes no sense. So you're not tied. Your management's won the purse bid. Your management doesn't have a TV network behind them. Your management will take 30% of the fee that they're actually bidding in for you. For me, it don't make no sense. Just don't make no sense at all.
Payday. You want payday? I know that.
That's why I came up with the theory I came up with, because it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't, I'm afraid. It don't, I'm afraid. It don't make I'm gonna, like I said, I'll speak about it when we as this fucking story materializes and unfolds, because other than that I have no idea of what's going on here. So yeah, so I just needed to do this part of the show about what's going on with the Baumgardner, because I'm just wrapping up. I've put a bow on it, and that's me with this Clarissa Shields thing. Nobody asked me no questions about Shields versus Baumgardner. Don't ask me what do I think about Shields versus Baumgardner. The fight's not happening. I've already did a fucking overlong. I'm supposed to do 1 hour and 45, 2 hours max. I've did 3 hours and 23 minutes. I gave this part of the story, a lot of time on the show, more time than it deserved. So don't ask me any questions. I don't want to see any questions in my comments. Ask me about No Shields, Baumgardner. What do I think? What's going on? Who do I think wins? The fight's not happening, and I just told you why. You're going to have to be a playback gang if you miss this part of the show. Just don't ask me nothing. Don't get offended if I don't reply to it, because I won't, I shan't, I can't. I did a show on it. All right? This is why I do these shows.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Bravo, Chann. Bravo.
What up, Leon? What up, Lee?
That was exhausting, man. Bloody hell.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
3.5 hours almost.
I know. And I've really had fun on this show, to be fair. And I've had fun having my sister Arlette join. Arlette, go back and watch the fight that we was talking about, the
Hitchins.
Hitchins against Lemos.
I will, and I'm going to talk about it on the chat.
Yeah, and then bring it to us on the chat, and you as a little. So what am I going to do? What do you guys want me to do this week?
But can I say, I first of all, I'd like to thank you for that about the Alicia Baumgardner and because I think you gave a little lesson for the people out there that don't really know about colorism.
Mm-hmm.
And because some people still don't know what it is, and I hope that people kind of understand a little bit about more. This is kind of educational. I know in a way, because some people don't really know. So I mean, if you know why we're riled up, it's very hurtful, and it's just a lesson on what I think Chann did a service by telling us about that, because a lot of people still don't know, especially people outside the community.
Yeah.
That's all. I would like to thank you for even mentioning that. That's very brave of you, Chann.
I know. Hi, boxing chief. You'll have to join me on another show and come on the panel. I do have fun being on the panel with you. I think we were on at Blood. So thank you for coming through and stopping by for sure. I'd like you to come on the panel for sure. And you're more than welcome. You know me. Yeah. I don't do things for the views. Sometimes these types of things that people are like, oh, I'm not in it. I do things where I have to see fit, where it's necessary. Do you know what I mean? And it's fine and dandy.
And that's why I love you.
And I love you too.
One of the reasons why. And just thank you for the show. I'll be back in chat, and I'm gonna look at this fight tonight because I'm off tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Sick.
Okay, and happy Ramadan for everybody that's celebrating that tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah. For real.
Thank you. Love you, Chann.
Love you even more.
Take care,
Leon.
Arlette has left the building. Yeah. Then there were two, Shani and Leon. I would be on. Yeah, definitely. I always drop a link in the show, so for sure. Maybe I'll get a guest on or something this week or something like that. So leave it with me so you guys can see me again. I get lazy. I do a show and I'm like, I got a meeting to go to, a really important one. So stand by for that. Yeah, it's some good stuff. So I may come on tomorrow, maybe. But who's on the schedule? Who's fighting this weekend?
Is it Barrett and Gill?
Oh yeah, Jordan Gill. Barrett that's that. Ramadan Eid. That's right, Sister Bales. Yeah.
Was it for Barrett?
Yeah, it was always the one I kept getting mixed up with Dalton Swift. So Jordan Gill's the one that his record doesn't reflect that he's not really a puncher or a hard hitter, but he moved.
Did he knock out Michael Condon in Ireland?
Yeah, he did. This is what I'm saying. But his record
Davison camp.
He came up. So hang on. Where does he campaign now? 130. Yeah, 130. Them lads are lightweights or super feather. They're either feather or super feather. Conan's super feather. I think Conan's a 130, and I think Jordan Gill's, I would think, is 130. Guys, is Jordan Gill 130? He is, isn't he? I'm sure he is. Jordan Gill. Hey Siri, Jordan Gill box rec.
What would you like to know about Jordan?
No. Jordan Gill, the boxer. God, I have to type everything. You know when you don't want to speak it, when you just say something random, then it interjects its fucking beak in there. Okay, there you go. Wasn't that hard, Siri? Damn. Let's have a look. Jordan Gill, box rec. Box rec. There it is. Hang on. Jordan Hill the mill. Super feather. Yeah, right. 130. So yeah, that he knocked out. This is what I'm saying. So he knocked out Michael Connolly, but he has only nine KOs. So it looked like for me coming up in weight because he was at featherweight. So maybe coming up those 6 pounds. I mean those 4 pounds. Hang on, 126. Yeah, 4 pounds. Maybe helped him get the knockout. So now you've got Zelfa Barrett. He was coming off. Oh, yeah, he had 2 lists, but I remember, Rakimov, stopped him 9th round. Yeah, remember
I think
that.
this is an eliminator for a title shot. I can't remember which belt they're going for.
It's gonna be for. It's gonna be for. This an. Hang on. How come she's not saying that on that schedule? About to change. Some money. I don't know. What is this for?
Ooh.
That's interesting. What is this for? Jordan Gill. Gill versus Barrett. What belt? What title? 7 round, Common 29. Doesn't tell you. Come on. Is this for a title?
No, I think it's an eliminator for a title.
Title eliminator. Ellie Scottney's on there. Scottney. I don't know. That's. Why don't it just tell you? So Rhiannon Dixon, Karen Carbajal. Oh yeah, that's on. Jordan Flynn to be announced. Michael Gomez Jr. No one's saying it in the chat either. I'm not sure what title this one's for because it won't actually say. Jordan Gill. Trying to use my deductive reasoning, and it's not. There's no deduction. There's no reasoning at all. It's not even saying it on the box rec. World title, potential world title bout. Hang on, let me have a look here. Yeah, let's have a look here. Jordan Gill that square off in the ring. Super Edge collision offended. To continue the match. Better things ahead of it. It's just a fight and one that I'm excited up to back off when I had bad reaction. Everyone is excited for it to do the best you can. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure if. Are you sure it's an eliminator? It doesn't say.
Maybe. You know what? I was listening to a podcast.
Maybe it is. Yeah.
I was listening to an interview, and they was interviewing Gill, and he was saying that if Colin had won, he would have got a straight title shot. But because he won, he's having to face Barrett, and he was saying he's unfair, but he understands it. So he was suggesting that it's the winner gets the fight for the belt, but I'm not sure which belt he was because I was at work at the time.
Gill explains how fight versus Zelfa Barrett sets up potential world title bout. Let's have a listen. Let's have a listen. I'll put it on the thingamajig. I'm gonna put it on one sec before we tune out. Who's connected to the roadcaster?
Why are you looking at that, Chann? Yeah, it's a good time to say, it's interesting sometimes that we look at things differently. I know it can be frustrating, but I think it'll be boring if we all thought the same. We all just agreed with everything.
I don't mind everybody having different opinions. Like when people have different opinions, I like to ask how did they come to that opinion, and because then I might see their opinion and be like, oh yeah, I'm on your opinion now. You know what I mean? You've made me have your opinion, maybe, or maybe still, yeah. So I just like hearing all opinions. It could be boring if everyone the same opinion. Some things are everyone's got a uniformed opinion on, and some things are just like one person's this, one person's that, one person's this. It's all good in the hood. I don't mind. I really don't mind everyone having a different opinion. Anyone that minds everybody having a different opinion, they're a bit weird, aren't they? Can you hear this?
Looking to stake their claim for a world title. Give us a treat and make a 50-50 domestic clash.
This is a feud that proves Jordan Gill here.
Headlining in his hometown.
The brown flash in a flash. Oh, big right hand!
This is what's going to make Zelfa Barrett a world champion. This fight feels like a world title fight because I know how good Jordan is.
We don't have champions where I come from. I want to be a world champion. I deserve a shot.
Jordan Gill, fantastic stuff. These two fantastic super featherweights.
Against the odds.
I'm ready to go.
Just give me that grit in my teeth to really want to perform.
So what I'm getting is it's not. I don't think it's an eliminator. I think it's kind of like an eliminator of an eliminator. Like, let's see if we can get through this, and then we will be on the run for a title fight. But I don't think it's an official. I don't know, but I just what I can gauge, what I've looked at, what I'm looking at, and what I'm hearing. It just sounds like we want to get to a title, so we've got to get past each other, and see who's good out of us two. That's what I think. I think it's kind of just like one of those matches. So, but there's an American card. There has to be. There's an American card this weekend. Is there not? There is.
I might have seen something on the zone.
Yeah. Boxing matches this weekend. I had the schedule. Let's have a look. Here's the ESPN. This is the one that I do tend to look at, the ESPN one. Where are we in April? Avril. So April 13th. Okay, so we've got the Jordan Gill.
Hold on. Haney Garcia.
Is that this weekend?
Or is it next weekend?
No, that's next weekend. That's April 27th. It's next weekend. Okay, we got Jared Anderson, versus Riyad Merby, 12-round heavyweights. Efe Ajagba, Guido Vianello. We got Henry LeBron versus Charlie Suarez. Ruben Villa, Christian Cruz, Chacon. Abdullah Mason, sick. Ronald Ron. Jalen Walker, Alejandro Guerrero, Robson Conceição versus Guardado, Jose Ivan Guardado, Rincon Alvarez, Ali Feliz, and he was okay. So Devin Haney and them lot's April 20. So there's a Jared Anderson fight on ESPN, which will be on Sky if you want to stay up till fucking 5 a.m. Unfortunately, this isn't enough for me to stay up until 5 a.m. to watch a non-title fight with Jared Anderson against Riyad Murray. Sorry, can't. Efe Ajagba, sorry, can't. Abdullah Mason, I'll catch you all on the flip side. It will be out the day after. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, let's wrap this motherfucking shit up. And Leon, let me thank you for fucking coming on and being team gang and getting through this. God, 3 hours 39. I literally was only supposed to be on for like an hour 45. I have to cut into chunks, do I? God, you lot make me work. I tell you, you lot make me work. So I'll see if we can get guests or whatever. Maybe get guests on this week to make the week a little bit more sweeter. So Lee, I want to thank you for coming through like the motherfucking woo. Thank you for all your opinions. Thank you for your participation. It's always appreciated. And we'll be back, won't we, Jack? Are you talking? You're muted.
Sorry, I was saying thanks for having me on. Thank you.
I know, you're welcome. You're more than welcome. I'll catch you back in the chat on the flip side. Thank you, Lee.
Right, take care, everyone.
Thank you. Fight Fan Figures has left the building. Thank you, Lee. And so. We do the members only Euro call to tell everybody. Thank you for joining me, guys. It's been a fucking amazing show. We always have good ones. Thank you for the people that are in the chat. Let's get these likes up, get these subscription up, and it's till it's stuck. It's up and it's stuck. Thank you for Team Fatty for gifting 20 members. I fucking appreciate that. Some stay, some don't, but at least they was here. So I will do a members only live. We did one not last week, the week before, so we are due one. I do them twice a month. So and I think I'm just gonna the guests that I get, I think I'm gonna have it on members only. So let me read out the members: E Black in the Buddhism, Team Fatty in the Buddhism, TNBIN in the Buddhism, Andre Noble in the Buddhism, J in the Buddhism, Sean Antonio in the Buddhism, Reese Waters in the Buddhism, Nino Nation in the Buddhism, Ahmed in the Buddhism, Bon Vex in the Buddhism, Everyone Hates Arthurs in the Buddhism, MT in the Buddhism, Actual Facts in the Buddhism, Daniel Agnew in the Buddhism, Decolion J in the Buddhism, Carl Young in the Buddhism, Nero Sparta, Aouf in the Buddhism, Mr. Pads in the Buddhism, Cooking with Cecilia in the Buddhism, Carl Anderson in the Buddhism, Expect the Unexpected in the Buddhism, Dan 1983 in the Buddhism, Ricky Nidaro, mi hermano in the Buddhism, Nordic Boxing in the Buddhism, Mark Niggity Nash TV in the Buddhism, Zara K in the Buddhism, Leon Figures in the Buddhism, Don't Touch Your Bum in the Buddhism, Doug Rightside in the Buddhism, Stephen T in the Buddhism, The Queen That Never Fails, my sister Lisa Bales in the Buddhism, Lester Bedford in the Buddhism, what up, Pat? What up, Gangster? Retro Boxing and Documentaries, Blood Boxing in the Buddhism, Conchonery in the Buddhism, Harlem's Finest, my sister R to the left. Thank you for joining me on panel. Thank you for the super chat in the Buddhism, D-Style Boxing, mi hermano también in the Buddhism, AJL Day, thank you for joining us in the panel in the Buddhism, Charlo in the Buddhism, King TJ in the Buddhism, Apollo El Primero, ya tú sabes, en el edificio. And last but not least, Wales' finest, Dr. P in the Buddhism. Let me tell you, so we are going to be doing the at the end of this month, the last I think the last Sunday we're going to do for King TJ fundraiser. Hey Metro Jed, hi, I haven't seen you for a little while. We just wrap it up. you're welcome to join me on my next show for sure. Thank you for coming through, Woo. Guys, you know what I'm here to do. I always keep it a buck with you, whether you liked it or
hated it.
I know the truth. None but the truth. So help me, my own God.
Colonel Jessup, did you order the code red?
You don't have to answer that question.
I'll answer the question. You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
You know, I'm the facts, stats, and data queen out here. I love an opinion, love it. But if I've got a fact, if there's a stat, is there a piece of data that, you know, trumps your opinion, you're going to have to accept it. Acceptance is key.
I have opinions just like anyone else. You got opinions. But unlike what you're doing is I bring facts, data, statistics, things you can go look up yourself.
Because knowledge is wealth and it's key. Knowledge is key. Sight for Guan, and I'll sight for Guan.
So if it Guan, not for that see nothing because nothing I got Guan. Lock off your eyes, cock me, make you cock.
Them no like we wanna like them.
Them no like me, so me no like them. Man, I figure set this straight and clarify. Put fire upon a pagan, aim for the cranium. Turn off the news, there's a bag of lies. Worst raised man, wanna inform up, fun Babylon and every one of them dirty guys. And if they wanna go around the order, I guarantee somebody's dropping flight.
Pero entonces, recuérdame, mi gente del mundo, mi gente de boxeo, estoy lista para ti, para todos, siempre. Ya tú sabes.
Listos para los chingazos. Listos para los chingazos.
Sorry, Spanish is trash. Oh, guys, I am that bitch. Always been that bitch. Always will be that bitch. I am the female Svengali. I got the job. You guys have to accept it. I am here. That's how it goes.
It's tight, you suck at life, you don't want a round three. Worship the queen and you might pass. Keep it real, these chicks couldn't wipe my anyway, now let's go get Bulgari. I am the ultimate Bengali. These chickens can't even spell that. You hoes fucking repel that.
I believe he's on 3 hours and 46 minutes. God damn. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining me. We've had a fun show. We had a nice chat. We had some classes in session. Had some opinion, stats, facts, data. We chopped it up. You guys always come and rock with a bit. Thank you for rocking with me. I'm going to have some great stuff to tell you about soon. So stand by. Keep posted to the community tab. Make sure you send this to your friends. Make sure you comment. Make sure you hit the like. You know, and make sure the ones that you be watching me every week, every day, but you're not subscribed, go on, subscribe because you love me. Anyway, guys, I'm gone. Thank you for rocking with me. Hey, girl, it's Leah the Shan rep nonetheless. Come box with Shan. Jan. Wow, class was in session. The lessons of colorism was in the Buddhism. Alicia, it was your last day, girl. We ain't talking about you till you find pursued. That's what we're going to talk about. No more Alicia. Jan!
Fight!